you and her and them. And what if the promise of better work
No way!
was something that found us?
I got the interview.
We want it all. We want our dog to fetch it and drop it. We want to fix it ourselves. And actually fix it. We want to order the market price lobster and know the market price of the lobster.
How much is whatever the market says?
Sadly, we can't
Well, this summer you can knock it out of the park every day with FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook. Right now, all customers get a boost or a bonus every single day, all summer long. Just head over to the FanDuel app today. What we got? Connor Wong, over 2 total bases. Rafael Devers to go yad.
What is up, motherfuckers and party people? How's everybody doing today? I hope you guys are having a great fucking day today. We have the Boston Red Sox playing the defending World Series champion, Texas Rangers.
That would be a pretty good bet.
So yeah.
He's had 10 strikeouts in 3 of his last 5 starts, including last time out against the Mariners.
This is the series finale. We won the first game, lost the second game, so this is the decider. This is the decider here. We're also 15-3 on Sundays this year, but we've lost our last 2 Sunday games, so we gotta get that picked up. I don't know what the hell happened with my time thing here. I don't know what the hell happened with that. Where's the?
He was happy to be back in Boston after the start of Colorado.
It's just stupid, I guess.
Didn't have as much.
I guess it's just stupid.
More than his 24.5% season average. As you take a look at Nathan Eovaldi, who is quietly having a career season, a 3.38 ERA. He has been outstanding over his last 6 starts, 32 strikeouts, no walks.
And he's a strike thrower. He does not walk anybody. Why would you walk somebody when you can pound the strikes and let the best defense in the AL pick the ball up and throw it for an out? What he's been doing is continuing to do that, getting deep in the games, keeping the pitch count low. He'll rack up his strikeouts every now and then, too. It's nice to see him going out there, a familiar face, having a really good season this year.
Highest ground ball percentage since 2015. So he has had a good year.
I guess that's what we got.
The Texas Tea Party with the mascots. Clever.
Well, get him a big chair. Come on. That's a horse, right? Get a horse chair.
Yeah. But yeah, today is going to be a fun day. Hopefully we can get a win. Pitching for the Red Sox is Nick Pivetta. He has a 4.47 ERA in 17 games pitched this season. Has a 5.7 win-loss record with 90.2 innings pitched and 112 strikeouts. For the Texas Rangers, starting pitcher is, oh man, former Red Sox player Nathan Eovaldi. I miss him. Oh man, just saying that name made me sad. He has a 3.38 ERA in 19 games pitched this year. Has 106 strikeouts and 112 innings pitched with an 8.4 win-loss record. He's been really pretty good this year. Leading off for the Rangers is Josh Smith at third base. Batting second is Corey Seager at shortstop. Marcus Semien batting third at second base. Nathan Lau batting fourth. Or Nathaniel Lau, sorry, batting fourth at first base. Adolis Garcia is batting fifth in right field. Josh Jung is batting sixth at DH. Ezekiel Duran is batting seventh at left field. Jonah Heim is batting eighth at catcher. And Leody Taveras is batting ninth in center field. For the Red Sox, Jarren Duran leads off in center field. Masataka Yoshida bats second from DH. Rob Refsnyder, who had 2 home runs last night, bats third from left field. Rafael Devers bats fourth at third base. Connor Wong bats fifth at catcher. Wilyer Abreu is batting sixth in right field. Dom Smith is batting seventh at first base. My man Ceddanne Rafaela bats eighth at shortstop. And David Hamilton will bat ninth in second base. So yeah, should have a fun day today. Hopefully we can win. Texas Rangers are the defending World Series champions. What's their record looking like so far this year? 53-58. So yeah, they're having that championship slump. This is not American stock car auto racing. Just end the stream. Disliked. Why would I end the stream, Jaden? Don't be a hater. Don't be a hater-ass bitch.
Business can happen virtually anywhere. But there's nothing like being there.
Don't be a hater-ass bitch, Jaden.
You can skip the counter.
So yeah, this is the first time that we play the Rangers this year. We still have one more series that'll be at home. This is away. Actually, we technically played at the stadium. The All-Star game was at the stadium. So Jaron Duran and Tanner Houck have played here so far. Jaron Duran, All-Star game MVP.
On a scorching Sunday in Arlington, Texas, the Red Sox play the rubber game against the Texas Rangers, with the Sox 2.5 games out of a playoff spot, looking to bounce back from last night's 7-4 loss. With that, we say hello.
Yeah, the main broadcast crew, or the main play-by-play guy, Dave O'Brien, has the series off. So Mike Monaco is the play-by-play guy, and then Kevin Millar and Will Middlebrooks.
Just under 6. They've had an issue walking guys. They've obviously had problems giving up the home run. The opponent average almost at 300.
We play the Royals next. That should be a fun series.
He's coming off a really good start against Seattle, with that sweeper and that fastball were nasty. 10 strikeouts. It's his 4th time this year he's had 10 strikeouts. He's going to have to live at the top of the zone with that 4-seamer. Use that sweeper to break it off to put guys away. Meantime, offensively, Rob Refsnyder is 33 years old. Broke into the big leagues 9 years ago, and last night, for the first time in his career, Kevin, a multi-homer game.
Absolutely awesome, Rob. We talk about giving you a quality plate appearance. You did more than that last night. Just went deep, doubled. He is the 3rd Red Sox player to reach base 5 times, 2 home runs, records no base.
How are you doing today, Jaden? I know it sucks that we have no racing.
Robbie Refsnyder, can't be a bigger fan than him.
Yeah, it was massive. In a series in which the ball has been flying for both these teams, starting Friday when the Red Sox put up 11 runs on 16 hits. The Rangers last night, they countered with a couple of huge home runs off Tanner Houck. Today it's the rubber game in Texas. First pitch is coming up next.
All yours.
How do you sleep at night?
On the matches from Mattress Firm. A sleep expert made it easy to find the right one. Plus, they have a low price guarantee. So if I see it cheaper somewhere else, they'll mention the price. So I sleep.
Get matched at Mattress Firm? Sleep at night.
Am I a bad person? Tell me, am I? I'm single-minded. I'm never satisfied. I don't
Doing good. That's good, Jaden.
I have an obsession.
I miss NASCAR.
I'm delusional.
But we have baseball. And that's something to be happy about.
Tell me, does that make me a bad person?
First pitch here, scheduled for 2:35. Nick Pivetta takes the ball.
This one is over.
He is the hero. Home run. A walk-off. He wins it.
They've done it 3 games in a row.
Padres walk it off. It is brought to you by Audi. Visit your New England.
Yeah, at least you don't have to worry
today.
about fantasy.
WB Mason, shipping and packaging supplies delivered fast with no expensive freight charges. Viva Tequila Seltzer. Grab Viva Tequila Seltzer at Luke's Liquors across Cape Cod. Sullivan Tire and Auto Service, we're always here to get you there. And by buyatoyota.com. For offers not seen on TV, visit
Let's get this game going.
buyatoyota.com. July 23rd, 2004, Kevin.
Wow. What? I think we should run that every night. That just made me happy. I could have hit a ball in the infield now.
3 jacks, not bad for Kevin Millar. Against the Yankees, of course. Starting a great season. All right, here we go. Pivotal game for the Red Sox, one they gotta have. Let's get to the Red Sox lineup, brought to you by Plymouth Rock. Great to see Jaron Duran is in the lineup after some side discomfort last night. Yoshida, Rep Snyder.
Yeah, it's like at the point this season where we're probably going to be one of the wild card teams in the playoffs, or in that hunt to be one of like the wild card teams in the playoffs. So really, every game does matter so much at this point. You know, we got less than 2 months left in the season. Every game matters. Every game is pivotal.
And here is a look at the Rangers on defense. Josh Smith at third today, Corey Seager at short, Marcus Semien at second, over at first, Nathaniel Lowe. In the outfield from left to right, Ezekiel Duran, Leody Taveras, Adolis Garcia and right, and Jonah Heim doing the catching. Today's umpires, the crew chief James Hoy has the plate calling the balls and strikes. Where available, this telecast can be heard in Spanish by selecting the SAP button on your television remote. SAP is brought to you by Toyota Certified Used Vehicles. Try to find some Middlebrooks home runs as well. There's plenty of those to choose from. Not that many. You know, some guys are like, oh yeah, he's in my book. Well, I didn't have a book, I had a pamphlet. Well, here we go. Jaron Duran is good to go after he got checked on starting in the third inning last night. Came up grabbing his right side, running out a ground ball. Alex Cora at the time told him, you better be okay, because otherwise if you stay in and you are hurt, it's on me. But he's good to go. They checked him out, tested him for any sort of oblique injury. He's good to go. Got treatment earlier today. And in that leadoff spot.
Well, the fact that he could stay in the game and continue to swing at the same bat speed he normally swung at was a good sign. Because if you have a big injury, you can't swing a bat.
Off we go.
Goes first pitch swinging against Nate Eovaldi, who's got a 3.31 ERA.
So that's an 0-1 count to start the game.
That's why it was obviously
to Jaron Duran.
Oh my God, but he was swinging the bat, so I don't know if it was like, you know, a tight hip flexor, because he was kind of rubbing above that hip flexor. You don't know, but I know one thing: he's a tough dude. And he's in the line.
That's a strike. 0-2. Your favorite WWE wrestler showed up, Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is my favorite WWE wrestler.
The fact that, yeah, he grabbed it and like, okay, it's time.
I don't even know if I have one. Like,
but then once he got past that next at bat where he was able to continue,
so I don't even know who's in the WWE all the time. It's so confusing. Oh, also, if you're wondering why my stream record didn't move up, remember I tried to do that shit during the last stream where I was like, oh, I'll leave the stream and then, you know, just so I can count it as the record. I ended up just not feeling right doing that, you know? It doesn't feel right, you know? If I'm not there for it, it doesn't feel right. So that's out number 1.
Presented by WB Mason. A full complement to choose from, as always, for Nate.
Yeah, the fastball, the split, that's his bread and butter. Loves the fastball. He uses the whole quadrant. He's not just a fastball up guy. He'll pitch down as well. Let the splitter play off that down below it. Cutter, curveball, not really going to see the slider much.
One away, and he faces Masataka Yoshida. 0 for 8 in the series. Did have a sac fly Friday in that Red Sox win.
Masataka Yoshida's up. That's strike.
Alex Cora was having some fun late night last night with Nate Eovaldi. Around midnight, AC texted Eovaldi today's Red Sox lineup because he knew that would mean Eovaldi would be stewing on it until about 1:30
Get the wheels spinning. Yeah, that kind of kept them up an extra hour for sure.
That's what Alex said on the
WB
pregame show with our buddy Will Fleming today. Knowing the way his old stud righty is.
I'll tell you one thing. I love those powder blue unis.
Jaden, I'm sure you've answered this before, but who is your favorite wrestler?
Cardinals, and you got the Rangers. I mean, there's something nice. I love the Phillies, old, you know, when they broke Steve Carlton Day powder blues, but there's something sweet about that powder blue.
Is it the best color in sports?
It might be.
It has to be. For an alternate jersey, absolutely. Because you don't see it all the time, so it stands out even more.
Especially if you got blue eyes.
Brings out the eyes.
It just brings out the eyes, guys. I mean, listen.
That's why they do it. What color are your eyes?
I'm not sure. They
Kinda
used to be
hazel.
blue, but as you get older, they get gray, and they get old, and then you got gray hairs. You
So
got
2-2 count here to
nose hairs,
Masataka
stuff just
Yoshida.
starts growing. It's like gray eyes.
It's gray and hairy.
That's a full
Brewing
count.
with Kevin Millar and Will Middlebrace. Happy Sunday, everyone. So full count on Massa DHing today. In the powder blues, the overhead wide at the payoff. Check swing, and Massa did not go. He works a one-out walk.
So that'll be a
against
walk.
first base runner.
The singer kept rolling away, and you know he did not go. It's almost a go, but in slow motion always looks like you do go. I thought he checked.
Been around long enough to experience some awesome wrestlers.
It's made of all these first walk issued since June 26th. He beat me to it. Wow. He had 43 consecutive innings. That was the longest of his career with no walks. 166 batters. Monaco 1, Middlebrook 0. Here's Rob.
That'll be
Refsnyder.
strike one to Rob Refsnyder.
Out of respect, I'll let you talk first. Right? Gentlemen. 2 home runs for Rob yesterday, part of that 4 for 4. Both home runs we showed you to the pull side. Also had a walk and mashed an RBI double in the 7th.
You know, it's funny, before the game yesterday, my boys were out shagging Cashy Canyon, and they said Rob Refsnyder was leading absolutely tanks in the second deck. Like of all the guys, they said Rob that was going deep, and then he shows up, and last night decides to go 4 for 4 with 2 homers, double in the gap. I mean, just an absolute wonderful game.
Bounces
That'll
this
be
one
fouled
foul.
off.
He was fighting a little sickness yesterday as well. I don't know how you were when you played, but when I was sick or I was dealing with an injury I was playing through, I played better. I think there's just instincts kick in. You're just on survival mode, and it's just, I'm just see ball, hit ball, play baseball, and there's nothing else, no other thought process.
Well, you're
And that'll be ball one, so 1-2 count here.
I didn't play good on my birthday. I didn't play good when I was sick. But no, that you know, maybe you slow things down. You're not trying to do too much. You don't, you know. But I tell you what, yesterday watching Robbie, it was just barrel after barrel, right? Stolen base, and just a remarkable game. Only a third Red Sox to do that.
Ball
We
2.
talked about the break, Ted Williams and Trevor Story to steal a
2-2
bag,
count.
reach base all 5 times, hit 2 home runs.
And the double was hit harder than the 2 homers.
Buck 10.
Buck 10.
Time called at home plate by James Hoy. Checking on Jonah Heim. Tyler O'Neill is sick, but he is available off the bench today for the Red Sox, though he's not in the starting lineup. 2-2. Full count on Refsnyder.
That's the pitch for Evaldi. If he doesn't have the command of that split, he can run into some tough outings, right? When he has to start throwing the fastball in those counts where he would normally throw the split. Obviously, it's the first inning. We don't know if he has it yet.
I was talking to him last year in the playoffs, Evaldi, and he said that was the pitch for him last year that was so consistent, the splitter. Because of that, he threw his curveball less, and then that's stayed the case this year as well. It's a lot of splits. We showed you the usage in the arsenal. He's throwing it almost as much as his four-seam fastball.
It's the guys that can't throw a circle change, guys try to work on it.
So full count to Rob Refsnyder here.
They went to that split, which they use as
Second full count that Nathan Eovaldi's allowed so far. That'll be fouled off.
And then tougher to hit. But for batters, you're looking for spin out of the hand. Obviously, the breaking balls, you see the little hump or the jump out of the hand. You can pick that up. Slider, you pick up the circle, little dot. But splits, a lot of times the rotation of the baseball looks like a fastball. It comes out flat and then it just dives at the dirt. That's what makes it tough, and it's 88 miles an hour.
It's all arm speed, right? The same arm speed at 97, the same arm speed.
So yeah, we don't have to worry about any rain today. Not that there is any rain in the area of Arlington, Texas, but even if there was, there's a roof on the stadium, and that strikes out. So Rob Refsnyder struck out there. That's out number 2.
There it was right there. You know, he's got the confidence to throw 3-2, obviously in the first inning. And this is the one, right? Starts out middle and almost, and then just ends up just as a ball, and there's the strikeout.
Yeah, for a split, I mean, normally that would work.
So up next comes Rafael Devers.
He caught a seam or something, and it kind of cut it.
Well, that's up to his second out anyway here in the first. And now Rafi. Big swing on the first one he sees from Evaldi at 97.
This is a fun matchup. Power versus power. They know each other well, obviously. Rafi has one thing in mind.
I think Jonah Heim took a ball to the face or something, or not to the face, but to somewhere.
Devers is checking on Jonah Heim. James Hoy is reading the room back there. After Rafi last night was 1 for 5 with a bullet double in the fourth. He had a couple of hits on Friday, including a pull-side home run in the ninth. And he faces his old teammate.
It looks like maybe it didn't hit him in a spot that he wanted to be hit, because you can see Devers laughing and James is giving an extra amount of time. It's like, it's not a good...
Oh, he got hit in the nuts.
Not for us, positionally.
That's exactly right.
2 outs, Yoshida aboard. And that comes inside on Rafi with a cutter.
Going back and looking at the at-bats that Evaldi had success against Devers, he pounds them in. Fastballs up and in, cutters in off that, and then as the count goes on, he'll go to that split down and away.
Does that add up, Kevin, to what you see, how you would attack him?
Yeah, big middle line guys, you have to keep their hands tied up, and usually it's elevating and in, because big middle line guys that hit home runs, they want that ball out and over the plate where they can pull it. You know, everybody thinks you want the ball tight. You really don't as a hitter. I mean, it's hard to keep a ball fair and inside the baseball and all that stuff. We like that pull-up ball middle away.
Evaldi saw the Sox twice last year, and then time was called before his 1-2.
That's late.
You feel bad as a hitter, but at the end of the day, it's the home plate umpire. James Hoy gave him the timeout. So, you know, I know that Devers felt kind of bad. You saw him say, my bad, it was late. But James doesn't have to give this. And it was late. He was almost in.
He didn't have to give it to him, but that's one of those things when...
But he did.
You're Rafi Devers, and you are who you are. You get that. Sogard's probably not getting that call.
2 games into his career. 23rd pitch of the first, and Devers spoils it. Nate Evaldi this year was the Rangers' opening day starter after, what do you know, another great postseason performance for Evaldi.
So 1-2 count here to Rafael Devers.
Got off to a great start this season, missed a little bit of time in May with a groin issue.
That'll be
But
ball
he's
2.
been back healthy since the end of May, right back into the rotation for Texas ever since.
Just one of your good guys on a club, treats people great behind the scenes, and just has really made a mark in the postseason like he has. Just, I don't know who you would give a ball in the big game.
2-2. Devers skies
That'll
this
be
one to
popped up.
shallow center.
And that'll be caught for the final out of the inning. So, scoreless to the first inning, but we had that walk from Masataka Yoshida, and we extended the pitch count out to 25 pitches in the first inning, so be happy about that.
They see the whole field. They give advice. And they bring strategy and support. At New York Life, we know the power of having someone by your side. That's why we're proud to be the official financial guidance partner of Major League Baseball.
Right now, Subway's offering 20% off any sub, any size. Woo! 20% off subs are easy on the wide. 20% off subs are easy on the tummy. 20% off subs is fun to say. 20% off subs are fun to eat. Everyone loves 20% off subs. Did I just say love? I love 20% off subs. But the point is, any sub, any size. 20% off at Subway.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
I just wanted to remind you that Geico makes it easy to bundle your home and car insurance. In fact, it's so easy. It reminds me of a joke my mate told me. Now, a knuckleballer and a catcher walk into a bullpen, and a knuckleballer tells the catcher. Get it?
WWE tweet that you sent me, go to 150 and turn the volume up.
Major League Baseball.
Back to school means back to the doorway. Find new favorites that fit just right and save during our back to school customer appreciation.
Josh Smith, Corey Seager, Marcus Simeon at the top, Lowe, Garcia, and Young in the middle, and then Duran, Heim, and Tavares round out the 9 for Bruce Bochy. Against the Red Sox starting pitcher, brought to you by BuyAToyota.com. Nick Pivetta coming off Monday against the Mariners, 6 2/3, a 3-run ball with 10 strikeouts. Josh Smith lost the first one in the right at Wilyer Abreu. 1 pitch, 1
The
out
Roman
for Pivetta.
Empire.
Good response against the Mariners after he got roughed up in Colorado.
So 1 pitch, 1 out for Nick Pivetta.
The elevation did not treat Nick Pivetta well. His slider wasn't slider. Sweeper wasn't sweeping. Fastball
Yeah,
was
it
coming
was.
down in the zone. Was not a good place for him, but looked
Crowd
much
got
better than
wild.
last start. Now Corey Seager.
Oh,
jumps
come
on the
on.
first from Pivetta
Are you fucking kidding me?
and hits it out. His 3rd home run of the series.
Come on, dude. Corey Seager, home run. His 22nd of the year. That was out just immediately. I knew right off the bat.
We've said it all weekend. There are few hitters in this sport who love hunting a first pitch more than Corey Seager.
And hunts them well, right? And hunts them everything. Right here's obviously a belt-high, four-seam fastball, middle. Hard to get away.
So that already makes it a 1-0 game.
To Corey Seager.
Seager's been in
2 pitches
He's hitting 4
in the
or 5
game.
over
Got
1,000
1 out and then a
hits
home
in his last
run.
10 games.
Great.
Obviously the 2 homers early in this series, but he's an ambusher. You throw a fastball to him anywhere, he's looking for it. Sox have been giving up a lot of home runs recently, and they trail early. Ball and a strike on Marcus Simeon, the second baseman in the 3 spot, after Seager's blast. It's never lack of stuff with Pivetta. It's all location dependent, right? His fastball is so good when it is up above the zone at the top, when the sweeper starts middle and breaks off, when he's getting that good horizontal break like that right there. Sometimes they just spin, whether it's grip, release point, sequencing with his lower body, whatever it is, sometimes that breaking ball can spin middle and the fastball gets thigh high. That's when he gets hurt. Here comes his 1-2. Rides up and in.
I mean, it has been remarkable this series. That was the 12th home run hit. You know, I mean, and we've talked about it. It's not like a homer hitting park, but boy, oh boy, Seager obviously hitting 3.
Simeon strikes out, 2 away.
Shut down number 2.
Let's take a look at the Red Sox defense presented by Bigelow T. Raffy Devers at 3rd, Cedon Raffaello at short, David Hamilton at 2nd base today, Dom Smith at 1st, Rob Refsnyder at left, Jared Duran in center, Wilyer Abreu in right, and Connor Wong not at 1st, doing the catching today. Though he was pretty sharp at 1st. He was. He looked good over there.
So here's
the
Nathaniel
Rangers'
Lowe.
first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe with 2 outs.
That'll
I'm gonna
be
ask you
ball
guys
1 to
something,
him.
Because Nathaniel
Down
Lowe
low.
said this last year during the World Series, that he had a little something going on with Nate Eovaldi for how often Lowe at first would flip a ball to Eovaldi when he would cover the bag versus the first baseman taking it himself. There was apparently $100 at stake every time Lowe would flip to Eovaldi. Any rules like that, Kevin, for first baseman flipping to a pitcher that you know of?
No, I like that though. Basically, what Eovaldi's probably saying is this: if you can take it, right? And I joke around the non-athletes, pitchers. The more we can keep them out of the
ball
game,
1 or ball 2. Sorry. 2-1 count here to Nathaniel Lowe.
Ball to your right, get over. Well, they're running on a full sprint, beating the guy that's hit the ball, and then they're trying to catch a baseball, looking for the bag. It usually gets weird. But I like that. You're going to pay me $100 if you can't get
That's
it.
ball 3.
So it's like they can get on the mound and go. There's not a whole lot of rest time in between. So if you don't have to go, save your energy. Yeah.
It's funny though.
And Nate Lowe is funny. We know that. 3-1 from Pivetta is popped up in foul ground. Long way to go for Wong. Can't get there. Full count.
Immediately people are going, wait, where's the third baseman? Where's Devers? Well, he's playing shortstop now. We are in a remarkable shift. So Connor Wong showing his range like he did last night at first base. Trying to make that play over there by the Red Sox dugout.
With the new rules, this is as shifted as you can get. Devers and Raphael up the middle.
So full count here to Nathaniel Lowe.
3-2. And Lowe
that strikes out. So that'll end the inning. Give up 1 run. The home run to Corey Seager. 13 pitches.
Google Cloud AI knows a 98-mile-per-hour heater with a 13-inch drop means a 24.7% chance the home team gets a strikeout, and hot dog sales are up 4%, which means they're racking up the Ks. Catch the game like never before with Google Cloud AI.
Grit is in you. It's in your passion, your perseverance. It's in every challenge you face and overcome. Grit is in you. It's never in rock and protein. Never settle.
Premium detergent does clean laundry, but the value just doesn't stack up to Arm & Hammer Deep Clean. Clean 3 times more loads than premium tile detergent at the same price. Arm & Hammer, more power to you.
Top of the second here in Texas, 1-0. Rangers with the lead. Nathan Eovaldi back out on the mound now in his 13th major league season. The 34-year-old quietly putting together.
That's ball 1 to Connor Wong.
Seasons. Dave Bush is the director of pitching strategy with the Rangers, was the pitching coach with the Red Sox, and was Eovaldi's pitching coach there. He told me he thinks Eovaldi might be one of the most underappreciated pitchers in the game. All he does is go out and do his job and do it every
That'll be fouled off for strike 1.
6 playoff starts. Rangers won them all on the way to a World Series. With injuries and trades, he's the undoubted leader of the staff right now, and told me he learned a lot of the lessons he knows about leadership from his first year in Boston, that 2018 championship season, when he was on a staff with Chris Sale and Rick Porcello and David Price, now passing those lessons on to the next group of young pitchers. But that's a pretty good group to learn from, guys.
Sure is. And you said it, Kevin, last inning. The list isn't long. If there is a list of guys you would take over Eovaldi right now for a playoff start.
In a playoff start, big game, must win. I mean, you can't get to 5. I guarantee you that, and you can flip a coin on any
So
other
1-2 count to Connor Wong. Here comes the pitch, and that's fouled off.
Games.
Still
And
1-2.
I'm telling you right now, there's something to it. And that's why I wanted to see, some guys get traded. I want to see Blake Snell on that stage. We saw him here in 2020 on the COVID World Series, and he had 66 pitches. We might have saw the greatest start ever, but he got taken out because he can't face a guy. But I want to see these guys crochet on that stage and see what happens. That's where you have a chance to set a legacy like Nathan has.
By the way, before we get any further removed from it, how about TC in the powder blue
I was
as well?
just thinking that.
Brings out the
Yes,
eyes.
yeah. He gives us some fun stuff that I can never remember the next day. But you've done a great job, TC.
Swing and a miss. Connor Wong strikes out against.
That'll strike him out. So out number 1, top of the second inning.
I love that stuff you've been doing on the sideline. I'm like, yeah, like which one? You're like, I don't remember any of them. But I really enjoyed them in the moment.
Perfect harmony, guys. Really good stuff. What away, Willie Abreu against Eovaldi.
You weren't expecting the backup question. You're just like, I'm going to be a good teammate. I'm going to pump him up, make him feel good, give him some confidence going into today. And he's like, which one, Kevin?
Yesterday, he did tell a story I loved. And Sogard,
So here's Willie Abreu.
But I mean, I'm like, golly, I can't remember, TC, but it was great.
Count to him right now is 0-1. Here comes the pitch. 0-2.
Might have been the Veritas catch, yeah. One knee.
There's Tech, the Captain. Hey guys, quick follow-up on that story. I asked Tech about getting on one knee if he was trying to frame anything during warm-ups. He said, no, I just can't squat anymore. I can't. No Moss meniscus.
Careful how loud you say it.
He's right
Whispering
there.
like golf.
He's right there.
Back to you, Dottie. Well, Raj, I tell you, he's got a 4 to 5 footer left to right. Oh, now you missed it.
Do you do accents well? Like a British accent?
No, just Australian, you know?
You do a good Texan for a Californian.
That's exactly right. You got that by accident.
2-2 to Willier. Came off the bench last night for a couple ABs after a big night in the starting lineup Friday.
Boys, it's the second. We're already getting off the rails.
Let's go.
It's a good sign.
We pick our spots. 2-2. That misses and a full count on Abreu.
It's funny. Abreu's been getting that spot about 3 to 5 inches off the plate. Last night, Robertson. Last night, I mean, there was stuff, and right there, James did a good job not calling that one.
Payoff pitch. Abreu stays alive against the four-seamer. It's been a great season for Abreu. He leads all rookies in baseball in OPS. On base plus slugging. Payoff. Tugs one foul.
That's that pull power, though. I mean, as the book goes, this kid's got some serious pull power. So eventually that's what they're trying to do, is make him stay away and drive it that way to left center. But I'll tell you, you make a mistake middle end, it goes a long way.
8th pitch to him, and he strikes out. Good splitter, well located for Evaldi. Nothing to show for it yet, but the Sox are driving up his pitch count.
Yeah, tough sequence here. The foul ball, fastball away, then he went in there. The Abreu pulled the 95-mile-per-hour fastball foul, and then goes right back down and away with the split upper 80s, just mix and matching not only locations but speeds.
So it's on number 2. Here comes Dom Smith. That'll be a ball.
Dom started on Friday, was 1 for 5. Not in there yesterday against the left-handed starter for the Rangers and Cody Bradford. 1-1.
This is my pick to click today. I always kind of, in my lone little world, I'm driving here. Dom's my pick to click. I missed out on Robbie last night.
He was your pick to click, you just didn't verbalize it?
Yeah, just didn't verbalize it. Mentally, I had Ruff Snyder, but I'll tell you right now, Dom, I'm letting you know in the first inning, it's my pick to click tonight.
I got Yoshida.
Okay.
That'll be 1-2.
All the years in Japan, seeing all the splits.
Ooh, good call.
You know, I'm like, okay, maybe he gets a hanging split here.
How about you, Millar, and your reasoning for Dom?
Dom, because I love the young man. I think he's a wonderful, and he's been the sweetest guy to my kids. I said, you know what? Today's your day.
Little quick pitch there from Evaldi.
And that'll be a ground to first, so that'll be out number 3. Doing good with at least upping the pitch count on Evaldi. You know, we need to do that. At 43 pitches through 2 innings.
What gives meaning to a symbol? Performance, consistency, time. And then, when you see it, you know. The Augmented. New era. The official cap of Major League Baseball.
We want it all. We want our dog to fetch it and drop it. We want to fix it ourselves and actually fix it. We want to order the market price lobster and know the market price of the lobster.
How much is whatever the market says?
Sadly, we can't have it all, except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
When you choose a Blue Moon, everything becomes brighter. Crafted with Valencia orange peel and coriander, Blue Moon is made brighter.
Nick Pavetta's pitching arsenal is presented by Audi. He had 2 strikeouts in the first, and they were both on sweepers. Faces Adolis Garcia to begin the second. 5, 6, and 7 for Texas, starting with Garcia. Postseason hero from last year's World Series run. Good sweeper.
And we will not lose him if the lights go out with the shoes.
No, he just replaced the batteries.
Here's Adolis Garcia, who was a like a superhero last playoffs.
I kind of like the shoe game, though. I will say. I mean,
Except got injured in Game 1 of the World Series and missed the rest of the World Series. But you know, to get to the World Series, largely on Garcia.
He chases and strikes out. 3 straight Ks.
But that'll strike out right there.
Nasty sweeper right here. We're talking about that's got to be his put-out pitch, but it worked because he got ahead early in the count. Obviously 0-2. Nick Pivetta is a strikeout guy. He had 44 strikeouts in 29 innings pitched in July. That led to AL. Only Dylan Cease had more. He had 49.
And again, Pivetta coming off 10 Monday at Fenway. Just simple white cleats for Josh Young. With 1 out, the base is empty for the Texas DH. 5th game back off the injured list from a fractured wrist that kept him out a while. Josh Young has said there were about 18 different timelines for his recovery from the injury. Said I didn't meet any of them. At first they said it was going to be 6 weeks. Then the Rangers said maybe 8 to 10 weeks for a guy who was an all-star last year. And it ended up being 17 weeks until Young returned. He pulls this
Come
one
on.
in left toward the corner.
Are you fucking kidding me? That's a home run for Josh Young. So that'll make it a 2-0 game.
That sweeper's the one that stayed inside again. You know, it's the report.
God damn it.
Had a good swing on it, foul it back. Sweeper's
Ugh, fuck me.
You want to swing at Josh, you can see the one that starts at you, finishes middle, and the pass stays down, and the next thing you know, the ball stays fair.
And that one had more than like downward break. It wasn't that sweepy. He didn't get around it, get the break off the plate. When he starts hitting that one with just that vertical downward break, it stays middle of the zone a lot and gets hit hard.
The Red Sox have given up 33 home runs since the All-Star break.
Really? Jesus Christ.
In that span. 0-1 to Ezekiel Duran. It's 0-2 on the left fielder in the 7th spot.
It's almost like the one that's not a strike, like the Garcia one. You know, it looks like a non-competitive at bat when he swings and misses and strikes out, but it's the one that looks like a strike and finishes at a ball. That one looks like a ball, finishes at a strike. And as a hitter, you're looking for the one that starts at you if you can stay on it, and that's the ones that go a long way.
Yeah, you got to pick your spots. You got to hit. You got to think. And pitchers think in tunnels, right? Like I want this fastball and this breakball to start in the same spot. The sweeper go off the plate. Hitters think in tunnels too. Like, okay, if I'm going to look up and in fastball where he likes to throw it, I got to know that sweeper is going to start in that same spot. It's probably going to work middle away.
On the ground, Sharpley at third, and Devers bobbles, and Durant is on.
That ball was scored right there. Tough play right there on Devers.
.103 off the bat of Durant.
Yeah. With an in-between, nasty, hot. Devers did a great job moving that left foot back to get to it, but I'll tell you right now, that ball came in hot.
And he tried to move that left foot to give himself a little more room to let that short hop get a little longer and get himself a better chance to glove it. Have a little man-to-man
Yeah, Alex
conversation
Cora
right
comes
here.
out. What do you think the message is and why him?
I'll tell you what it was. He wants to eyeball him, just tell him something, and he wants to get something off his chest, whatever it is. It could be body language. I know he threw that breaking ball, went down to his knees. But, hey, he's probably just, it's quick hype. Pep, let's go. I need you. Fire up. And, you know, you get mistakes in the face.
Alex Cora knows these players on his team like they're his own children.
Yep.
He knows them inside and out. He knows what makes them tick. Nick Pivetta is a guy that runs off of emotion and feeling, and he needs that adrenaline. And Alex Cora went out there to try to keep this thing from snowballing, just getting his head a little bit.
Jonah Heim now bats for the Rangers out of the 8th spot. Had one of those big home runs for Texas last night in the 4th inning, going back-to-back with Leody Taveras, who follows him.
Think about the games that the Sox have lost in the second half.
Here's
so
Jonah
far,
Heim,
come off
the
of
catcher.
big innings.
So
it's-
1
that's
count
a
to
secret
him.
out there trying to nip this now and not let this snowball into a 3, 4, 5-run inning.
Ball 1.
You know, it's funny. Yeah, this is the home run. It was the first pitch, and it was just a big 3-run home run at that moment. I think the biggest swing of the night, you know, and then obviously Taveras went back-to-back. But that swing last night stung.
Comeback.
Oh, wow.
Pivetta caroms to Smith.
So that allowed to be 1 out.
2, and hopefully Nick Pivetta is all right.
Yeah, that bounced off his leg or his ankle. I don't even know exactly where. But he looks to be fine.
Seems like it.
Yep.
Went right for the ball, said I'm good. Once again, getting back to Nick and what makes him tick. Sometimes these things make pitchers even more mad and gets them more locked in when they get balls hit off them.
Yeah, he seems totally fine.
Duran's, ball was officially ruled an E5. And it's remarkable because you're looking at E5, but that ball was hit 103 in between hop, and last night we saw a ball from Marcus Semien, a chopper that, kind of went off Devers' glove. Would have been a tough throw on the run, getting a fast runner, but was ruled a hit. Sometimes it's like the play. You got to look at the play, how hard that ball's hit. It's unfair.
Yeah, that definitely felt like more of a hit than the one last night. That was like 75 off the bat. I get it's a tough play, but I felt like that last one was not.
We're tough to please with scoring decisions.
It's baffling sometimes.
2 outs. Pivetta trying to limit the damage here in the second against Leody Taveras. Spin and a throw back to check on Ezekiel Duran.
That's the beauty of having the shortstop shifted up the middle. When he's behind the base runner like that, he doesn't have a good feel for where he is, and you can really sneak in behind him for that back pick sometimes.
The base runner doesn't have a great
Exactly.
feel. The 1-1. Cut and a miss, and it's 1-2 on Taveras. He's homered twice, 2 of the 8 for the Rangers in this series. All 8 home runs have come against the Red Sox starters this weekend. Crawford, Houck, and now Pivetta. Well, Rafael Devers on the play last night, and then the one tonight.
That one was deemed a knock. This one, like you said, what, 103?
It's a rocket. Yeah, 103. But that's a rocket ship.
1-2. Swing and a miss. And Pivetta strikes out Taveras, but the deficit is 2.
More waves for less. More home cooking for less. More trails for less. More destinations for less with American Airlines.
Tyler Fitzgerald has hit a home run in each of the last 4 games he's been in. Swing, and he gets a high drive deep to left field, and has he done it again? Yes, he has. Way back into the Dodger bullpen. Now that is an amazing feat. That's the 5th game in a row in which Tyler Fitzgerald has hit a home run.
Well, he gets a hanging breaking ball. You've been sitting upstairs to this guy right now, and he's going to make you pay.
Buy the Baxter bag from WM. It's a dumpster in a bag. Fill it with up to 3,300 pounds of household debris. At half the size of a large dumpster, it's perfect for do-it-yourselfers. You fill it up, we pick it up, whenever you're ready. From cleanups to renovations. Buy, fill, gone. Available online and at home improvement retailers.
Tía, ¿eso me puedes meter así en el lavaplatos?
Claro que puedo. Con Cascade Platinum Plus lavo los platos mejor y en un 2x3.
What's up, Andy? How you doing?
Y listo.
¿En ese lavaplatos?
En ese mismo.
Solo Platinum Plus tiene Markdown para remover hasta el 100% de la grasa y residuos, descomponiendo la comida para ayudarla a pasar fácilmente por el filtro. El más alto nivel de limpieza, hasta con tu lavaplatos.
Why?
Suficientemente limpio para ti.
What's wrong, Andy?
Remueve, carga, listo. Casket Toreon Plus.
Hey, it's Jared.
Rubber game in Texas, and the Red Sox.
You're not able to take a shower due to lack of water?
With Cedar Rafaela leading.
That is a fucked up situation.
Cedar is hit safely in 9.
So here's my man Cedar Rafaela
Stats are presented by
hitting 260 on the year, which is insanely higher than I ever thought it would be.
For his last 35 in that time.
Like I said, if he, I said earlier this year that if he was able to hit around 235, 240, I'd be happy. He's hitting 260, so.
Just the first week of the year.
You go back all the way back to the end of May. I think May 31st. Until now, he's hitting over 300.
Yeah, how'd you run out of water? Is it just like a local thing, like a
1-1
drought sort of thing?
Outside.
Crossfire 96-mile-an-hour fastball, boy. That's just
his stuff's coming out pretty good today. He's already got 7 swing and miss through 2 innings. Make that 8.
The only solace is that there was 43 pitches through 2 innings. So that's about it. Nate Eovaldi's 2-2. Just north of the zone and a full count.
That's a good take by Cedar. That's the pitch that gives him trouble. That heater just above the zone.
David Hamilton making his debut in the series on deck. Roller left side at Josh Smith. Quick release, 1 away. All right, so not that anyone asked, but my pick to click.
Yep.
Is David Hamilton today. Oh. And now he's in the 3 for 33. But Alex Cora liked some of the swings Wednesday, the last time he was in there against Seattle. Had some hard contacts, nothing to show for it. They think they found some things working on his swing over the last few days with the hitting coaches. First pitch swinging line.
There you go. There's a base hit for David Hamilton.
Mikey, UT boy, then he's back in Texas. I know it's 3 hours up the road, but nice pick by you so far.
108 off the bat in front of a lot of people here to see him.
Great swing right here. Just an ambush fastball down the pipe, get it quick. And Hamilton immediately kind of almost gave the Manny Ramirez when I hit a homer hand to the helmet.
He's always trying to keep that helmet on. Always. Yeah, he said game 1 he was leaving at least 20 tickets. Assuming it's been about that for all 3 games.
That's like as many as you're leaving back home in Texas.
Yeah.
Now, not so much. When I was playing, I never left that many. I wasn't that nice. I'm like, yeah, get your own tickets. But, immediate family, close friends, I'd
Andy, how'd you run out of water?
Probably not 20.
100.
I don't have that many friends.
100 we go to Dodger Stadium. I'm like, oh, Mike, you got Dad's bowling friends. You got, like, Dad, can we cut it a little bit?
Is it really 100?
Yeah, first time I went back there, it was just like, yeah, you just give your paycheck.
That's insane. Yeah.
Yeah, buddies.
Everybody thinks they're free.
Yeah.
They're not free. They're not free. That's coming out of the paycheck.
So Hamilton's speed is on. First hit for the Red Sox off of Eovaldi. Bluffs.
Yeah, strike.
Duran swings through.
So 1-1 count to Jarren Duran.
Alex Cora said pregame, ideally Hamilton would get on and swipe a couple of bags against Eovaldi. Duran bounced out to first his first time to start the ball game. A check on Hamilton, good pick by Nathaniel Lowe.
This is why I love the speed, love the pressure, love the stuff. You start thinking here, you hang something at the plate. Duran's got to know something here. That was a split, obviously, the pitch before that. But you know Hamilton's going at some point.
And Eovaldi's got to go to be quicker to the plate, too. And a lot of times, their stuff's not as good when they get a slide step.
No.
Hamilton bluffs again. And the pitch is outside. 2-1 to Duran.
Now, he got a good jump there, and you're thinking, why didn't he go? Good base stealers on that first step. Even if they get a good one, they shut it down if they notice the pitcher in a slide step. Because it's much quicker to the plate that way.
Hamilton's going, and the pitch is lined towards center field.
There you go. There you go. That's down. And David Hamilton's going home. And there you go. So that makes it a 2-1 game.
That's 2024 Boston Red Sox right there. On the move, put pressure on them. Great read.
Nice RBI double for Jaron Duran there.
Chance to be caught out in center.
So up next comes Masataka Yoshida, the DH, who had the walk in the first inning.
A good swing on it, lining that ball right there. I'm impressed by that read. But that's the Red Sox of 2024. Put pressure on the defense, score from first with the speed.
And it's knowing where your defense is at. They had Duran shaded a little bit left center. And that's part of base running, is knowing where your outfielders are at, and you nailed it. Hamilton.
That'll be ball one.
Straight from going back.
So he scores all the way from first on Duran's double. And the Red Sox have cut this deficit in half in the third. Second time through, and now Masataka Yoshida, who walked his first time. On the ground and foul.
Just foul. Just foul.
See Andy Fox going over there looking at the line, looking for the ball mark next to the line. And Foxy has an infield coordinator. I was coming up. Talk about
really
the best. The best, this guy.
I had him as a teammate with the Fighting Fish. Swung an M110. I said, man, Fox, this is terrible bat model. There's plenty of fun bat.
Way too balanced.
M110, like that.
Yoshida skies this one to short right.
That's not going to be enough to tag up. So Jaron Duran will stay at second base.
What's an M110? Like, compare it to like a car. Like, what's
Andy, how did you run out of water?
Just grab a cane.
That's just going to be forever a mystery.
It's like the handle's a little bit thicker. The barrel's just like normal.
It's normal, but it's longer. It's not like top heavy. It's very middle of the bat, balanced bat. It's not top heavy. It's not
just like your average sedan.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like a
like a Camry, Toyota Camry.
That's a perfect example.
It's cute. It'll get you where you need to be. But the CG43's got a big head, smaller handle. There's all P72s.
You were probably 243.
I like the little bit bigger of a head to kind of small, skinny handle to pull.
I was kind of I-13.
Nice.
I-13, little skinnier handle, little 271 handle with 271 is like a little pea shooter.
So let me give this at home if you're so an R161 is a thicker handle. The reason why you swing thicker handles, they don't want to roll over. Skinnier handles, you want to kind of, you're more of a handsy, tight, whippy, that back barrel, but it's heavier, I guess top heavy they call it. But that's where the handles, you're talking about just little diameters, but the thicker, less ground balls is short. The skinnier, more ground balls are short, but for pull hitters, it feels better.
Louisville always sent me the ones that had the hole in the barrel. Those weren't fun.
That'll be ball one to Rob Refsnyder.
Letters and numbers.
So 1-2 count.
A lot to learn.
I felt really smart there. M110, 270.
You stood up for that. You're like, oh, this is my time.
Here we go. It's fascinating. They're basically all the same models.
Well, 2 outs and 1 and 2 out of Rob Refsnyder. And
that'll strike him out. So, the Red Sox did score 1 run, so now it's a 2-1 game. We head to the bottom of the third inning. Jesus fucking
Tyler
Christ.
Fitzgerald has hit a home run in each of the last 4 games he's been in. Swing, and he gets a high drive, deep to left field, and has he done it again? Yes, he has. Way back into the Dodger bullpen. Now that is an amazing feat. That's the 5th game in a row in which Tyler Fitzgerald has hit a home run.
Well, he gets a hanging breaking ball. You've been sitting upstairs to this guy right now, and he's going to make you pay.
1 out away for Dylan Cease. Abrams to right field. Johnson coming in. He makes the catch. No hits for the Nats. Dylan Cease throws a no-hitter. The second no-hitter in Padres history. There'll be a sea of San Diegans celebrating back home today.
Dylan Cease has no-hit the Washington Nationals. On a rainy Thursday in D.C., the Padres will celebrate.
Scherzer, this is his 2nd year in a Rangers uniform. Works against Eloy Jimenez at 3-2. And that is strike 3 called. He got him looking. And now Scherzer stands by himself. 10th all time. On the strikeout list, 3,394.
And history in the books, 10th all time. That's just amazing.
That is a staggering number.
Swing and a drive. Deep to left. Number 2,000 home run. Paul Goldschmidt's first career hit came in 2011 against Matt. The Red Sox are down 2-1 as we start the bottom of the third in this rubber game in Arlington, Texas.
Here's the bottom of the third.
Josh Smith, the leadoff man for the Rangers, starts
Josh
this
Smith
third against Nick Pivetta.
Up to bat right now. Ball 1 to him.
Smith, a high on-base guy, flew out to right field his first time. Curveball misses 2-0. .30 pitches through the first 2 for Nick.
And that's ball 3.
Got that visit from Alex Cora last inning. And Pivetta trying to settle in. 3-0. In the air, center field. And Durant backs up on the move toward the track and makes the catch for out number 1.
That'll be out number 1.
Red Sox Nation voting is now open for this year's Impact Awards, presented by the Manning Family Foundation. Learn more at redsox.com/impact.
1 away, and it brings up Corey Seager. Homered on the first and only pitch he saw from Pivetta his first time.
There you
and
go.
Lines out here to David Hamilton.
That's quick. Out number 2.
You love a 3-0 swing by your leadoff hitter that he had a good swing on, and then a first pitch swing.
Vote for bench warmer, Sam.
He just doesn't.
Hey, Jaden.
It doesn't matter who he's facing.
Why do you call Jaron Durant a bench warmer when he's literally the leadoff hitter?
Senior from the right side, like they become unpitchable when they're locked in.
Just a hand-eye coordination, right? You throw the rosin back up there, try to hit it in the gap.
They're just barreling.
So he's out number 2, and now Marcus Semien with the bases empty. How good was Seager last year, and then in the playoffs again?
You saw him hit a home run and smile and almost, use the word pimp it or whatever you want to say, that you never see him do anything. And there was one that he hit, he looked in that dugout, and it was like...
Oh, yeah, screamed at the boys. Like,
yeah,
let's
go.
go.
Like, he hit some balls, like, you're like, wow.
Yeah, you don't see him, the emotion come out of him very often, but did the postseason. He was locked.
All-star reserve is just a nicer way to say bench warmer.
The same guy every day.
I mean, yeah, but he's the leadoff hitter for the Red Sox, and he is amazing.
Easy to do sitting on 300 M's. I wouldn't know, but that's what I heard.
1-2. That's not your game rate?
Andy!
No.
What happened to your water?
No, it's not. Do this for free.
Long hold from Pivetta. That is 2-2. Semien pops it foul.
Come on, Marcus, just get out. There's always somebody that wants to go and foul off a few.
What makes him good at sitting on benches? I feel like most people are good at sitting on benches.
Good little out here, right here, this pitch.
The 11th of the inning. And a full count on Semien.
Who's Uncle Water?
They made sure to finish that sweeper. Right, it broke way out of the zone, but he's thinking, all right, I let a couple of those spin mill the plate. I got to make sure to get this out front, finish it, make sure it breaks off the plate.
It's pulled down the line in left toward the corner.
That was just foul. Oh, the brother of Uncle Sam.
Marcus will dogfight you. You know, he's another guy that's going to dogfight you, obviously, at 245, but he's still got 16, close to 60 ribbies at 56. He'll end up with this typical 25, 23. He'll drive in probably 75, maybe get to 80 plus, but he's out there every day and gives you a battle once again.
Gold glove defense.
Payoff. And Pivetta misses outside. Looking for that 1-2-3 third.
You know, obviously you don't want walks, but Pivetta
They're a reverse split guy. Lefty's hitting under 200 against him this year. Righty's hitting 275. So it's like you're okay with that there if you can bring the lefty up and low.
2 outs, and Nathaniel Lowe takes a pitch called a ball from Pavetta on a warm day. We are inside, but you can see how Pavetta's working and sweating here in this Texas heat.
I'm starting to think those new jerseys sweat themselves. Right? They all show sweat. They didn't used to do that. So they switch them over.
Brother of Uncle Sam is Uncle Ruckus from Boondocks.
That's me pitting with my Lulu.
Oh, that's medium?
Man.
Low went around.
I think today's Jeff Gordon's birthday.
You guys early on,
Pretty sure.
We noticed. Thank you so much, guys. Because you guys are beautiful red. It's just great.
Sunday Reds, baby. 2-1. That's down. Karam's away, but no movement there from Marcus Simeon.
Last point, I love those Lulus. I just need to go a tick marker.
So what size was it? An XL and you need a double X?
No, I'm now a large, but
It is his birthday, yeah.
These are larges, but I need the X.
Jeff Gordon gets bitches.
In the Lulu for that.
I mean, yeah, when you're as good of a race car driver as he.
That's exactly right.
Those Lulus don't.
I like to Kepka. I like to show the fake arms that I have.
3-1. Pulled down the line, and Lowe is out in front.
Goodness.
That's a full count now to Nathaniel Lowe.
3-2. Here we go in the show.
Number 10 off the bat.
Execute something right now with conviction. Whatever that is. You want to go four-seamer? Go four-seamer. You want to go slower? You want to go sweep? Whatever you want to do.
Get it to the top of the zone if you throw fastball.
It's a fastball and a comebacker that Pavetta.
And that'll be out number 3. So that'll end the 3rd inning. We'll head to the 4th inning. Still 2-1 the score.
¿Quieres sacarle el máximo provecho a una sola hoja? Usa Bounty. Bounty está hecho para ser más resistente y más absorbente. Así que mientras las marcas corrientes no aguantan, una sola hoja de Bounty sigue absorbiendo, aún mojada. Eso sí que es valor. Bounty, el quicker picker-upper.
That will set the stage for Xavier Edwards. Selfishly looking for a single to complete the cycle. Ward short. Adames has it, gets rid of it quick, and he's safe! It's a single, and it's a cycle! The second ever cycle in Marlins franchise history belongs to Xavier Edwards.
It took 30 years. A rise in now Edwards.
Tyler Fitzgerald has hit a home run in each of the last 4 games he's been in. Swing, and it's a high drive, deep to left field, and has he done it again? Yes, he has. Way back into the Dodger bullpen. Now that is an amazing feat. That's the 5th game in a row in which Tyler Fitzgerald has hit a home run.
Well, he gets a hanging breaking ball. You've been sitting upstairs to this guy right now, and he's going to make you pay.
Scherzer, this is his 2nd year in a Rangers uniform. Works against Eloy Jimenez at 3-2. And that is strike 3 called. He got him looking. And now Scherzer stays.
Devers, Wong, and Abreu in the 4th with the Red Sox down a run against old teammate Nate Eovaldi. Time now for Coors Light beating the pressure. Rafael Devers entered today on a 10-game hitting streak with pretty silly numbers. Flashes that one foul, and it's a ball and a strike.
It's all approach, right? It's all thought process. When he does that, he's a little bit late on that fastball. That means he's letting the ball get deep. Good hitters get jammed. You know, as young hitters, we always think we get jammed. That's where you want to work from. It's easier to work from back than out front. And there you have it.
A hot shot and low gloves on a hop, and he does flip for out number 1.
And that was a splitter. Cutter. whatever it was off speed. And so he's still thinking that way, and then the barrel comes up, catches up. But I'll tell you right now, he is locked in.
Yeah, he's looked good. I mean, he hit his 25th homer on Friday. That now makes 4 straight seasons of at least 25 bombs. Guy can swing it.
109 miles an hour off his bat.
Oh, we got a link.
Barely the first out. And now here's Connor Wong against Evaldi. Struck out his buddy Wong.
Oh, this is
back in the second. By the way, we were talking about uniforms, jerseys, sweat. Nate Evaldi switches his jersey every single inning. What? Yes.
No way.
Really?
That is not true.
Every inning.
He says he occasionally changes his pants as well.
Jesus
they have
Christ.
3 jerseys, and they just cycle through them all with the clubhouse staff.
So that was my next question was, do they have 9 on deck? Or is it, but he's cycling through 3, and they're just like throwing them in the dryer?
Yes, the dryer, exactly. He changes his undershirts.
They are.
See?
You guys are on it.
They go through the dryer, then the microwave, then come back down right on top.
They don't have 9 jerseys, dude. No, they
Right in the air fryer.
they have 3 and then they cycle them out and just wash them and then dry them.
97 upstairs, and there's 2 gone. Evaldi even changes his cleats sometimes in game because of the sweat and just getting a fresh pair.
Who knew? I knew he was a sweaty guy. I didn't think it was that bad. That's. I mean, you're pitching inside too. Can't be too bad here. It's like 72 degrees every day.
Can I get freaky?
I believe a high of
I mean, I hope
98
so.
outside today.
Yeah, cold front came through. It was 104 a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Good Lord, it was 108 driving to the field on Friday. I'm like, is this real? Or
So Willier Abreu. That'll be strike 1, so 1-1 count to Willier.
Split after he ran it full his first time in the second.
Willier looked a little jumpy today. We've seen him take some swings on pitches out of the zone. That's not something you normally see.
When was Willier's
He's
last
so
home run? It feels like it was a
with the
bit
strike
ago.
zone. Almost like some auto swings today.
Fouls one off himself.
Oh, he hit a home run
Never
on
hits the pad, does it?
the first game of this series. And then he hit a home run against the Yankees.
I'm going to be honest, it hurts.
Oh, yeah, of course. It helps. It helps, but see if this one actually got it. Nope.
He hit a lot of them in May
Right under it.
and none in
It's like
June.
a force field around those things. You could cover your entire leg.
Is Willier all right?
And you somehow fouled off your other leg.
Hey, sorry.
Yeah, it's you know, when they make these pads now, they mold. You got like 1 minute. Yeah, the Evo Shield, they mold to your leg, your shin, so they kind of mold it. You walk around with it for 20 minutes, and then it's exactly your shin, your calf. I mean, you know.
Yeah, you take it out of the package. As soon as it hits like oxygen, it starts to firm up and harden. And you shape it around your ankle and your foot. You tape it up. Yeah, 20, 30 minutes, and then boom, it's shaped perfect for you.
In the air, left center field, and struck well back toward the wall.
Here it is! Willier! Willier! There's a home run. There's a home run from Willier Abreu to tie up this fucking game.
You have the ability to go out.
Hell yeah.
Field, in the gaps. Now you can turn into Denver.
Let's fucking go.
That ball was smoked. You just fouled the ball off your arch. Things are just feeling yucky. I'm thinking Nathan's coming back in with a cutter. That down cutter. He went with the four-seamer and probably is going to be kicking himself going, that pitch selection got me.
You're freaky.
Phenomenal.
Abreu's 11th, and this Red Sox home run is brought to you by Audi. Visit your New England Audi dealer today.
Little swing adjustment, right? He kind of hooked that. When you foul it off your foot, you're around it, right? You're getting around the baseball. He's like, you know what? I'm going to keep these hands inside a little bit more. Watch him lean back like, oh, yeah. Yeah. How many people hit those eyeballs and go, I got it?
Bet behind the baseball. Check it out. Bet behind the baseball. Lower half, man. He is so strong, but that's where he can live.
Now, I'm willing to forgive an honest mistake. Maybe you forgot to ask.
Good
Hey,
feeling
would you actually
to go
just see my dick?
backside.
And you just got so excited,
And know
you just
you
sent
got
the
it.
dick anyway.
He didn't get out of the
okay.
box. He went, yeah, that's gone.
That once.
Gone.
But if you do it again,
Will, remind me, was that your pick to click?
No, I had Monster.
Oh, you went
this
Monster.
is your dick.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, yep.
This is your
Bunch
dick.
of
This is pulled down the line in right, and a fair ball. For Millar's pick, Dom Smith.
Come on, Don, for a second. There we go. We're going to go sideways, Don. You got triple in.
Still a double for now.
So that you don't see chalk, but you see the.
This is what I'll do to your dick.
Kind of, they used to be grinded. Now it's shoes.
Now it's yeah. It used to be the black rubber.
Yeah,
He says it now it's
old shoes.
It's shaved. It's like coconut now. They use shaved coconut.
Really?
Yeah. Weird, right?
Oh yeah, you're a little freaky.
That's what it is. Some stuff. We got laundry mats here. We have
Shaved coconut in the grass.
Baldy changed jersey, shaved coconut. I mean, my goodness. Bring out some pineapple and an umbrella drink. We can have a cocktail.
We went through every sort of bat you can imagine, every make and model from the history
We've
of
learned
the sport.
so much here in this. I'm telling you.
It's
guys.
the fourth.
We still have a few innings left.
Time to go.
Well, the Red Sox are trending in the right direction here as Rangers pitching coach Mike Maddox visits Evaldi.
Yeah, Valdi, this might be his final inning. I mean, he's at 75. He probably could go another inning. Actually, he probably will, but
One of the all-time greats.
I just saw a World Wallet advertisement in the stadium. Didn't Kyle Busch use that? I'm pretty sure he did.
Grounded out to third his first time. And he takes strike one on the edge. Foul back, 0-2.
Yeah, ex-World Wallet.
Right there up in the zone. You try to pitch all four quadrants at the pitch.
Maybe I should get one of those wallets.
And we show the strike zones. And
Nah, I could not ever get another wallet. I love this one too much.
Evaldi's 0-2.
It's got Sheena.
Goes up high.
He's taking good, like you said, Will. That's a hard pitch to take 0-2 because it looks good as a hitter. You're kind of in between all pitches. He could be sitting on a splitter, which is allowing him to maybe take that better. But I'd say a good take.
It's a big adjustment he's got to make. You know, it's not always hitting. Isn't always the pitches you do swing at. It's the pitches you don't.
Two takes on fastballs up and then away for Rafaela.
It's a card? Then why the hell would they call it wallet?
Two for flinching. Yep. He got the full head turn.
I think this is a splitter count right here. 3-2, base open. You can see right here, Cutter. James kind of want to know.
Yeah.
It's on them. That ain't on me.
For sure, especially after the couple fastballs up, change the eye level a little bit. Maybe go down and in.
So Rafaela has shown he can lay off 3 pitches up, fastballs.
I don't know, asking that spend.
If the splitter is
The
buried,
issue
can he
is-
lay off of this?
Well, the tough part is that comes in looking like the fastball he's looking for, thigh high, and then it dives.
Hope for a mistake. 3-2. Swing and a miss. It was the split, and Evaldi leaves him in at second. This game's tied.
That will set the stage for Xavier Edwards. Selfishly looking for a single to complete the cycle. Or short.
I want racing back on Sundays. And then it's like, once like next Sunday comes, I'll wake up and I'll be like, oh, I'm so excited for the race today. And then I have to wait till 6 p.m. for the damn race.
Franchise history belongs to Xavier Edwards. It took 30
What the
years
fuck, Andy? You know what?
of
That's a
life, and
suspension.
now Edwards.
Actually, no. I'll just remove the message. I'm not even mad about the message. You needed to know what you did. Just think about what you did.
Yes, he has. Way back into the Dodger bullpen. Now that is an amazing feat. That's the 5th game in a row in which Tyler Fitzgerald is in.
No, because that's what you want. You want to be suspended. Malachi-ass message.
Scherzer, this is second year in a Rangers uniform. Works against Eloy Jimenez at 3-2. And that is strike 3 called. He got
Pump it.
looking. And now Scherzer stands by himself. 10th all-time on the strikeout list. 3,394.
And history in the books. 10th all-time. That's just amazing.
has a staggering number.
Hey, Jaden, can you look up Jackie Chan 2008? It's Jaden. Hey, Jaden, can you look up Jackie Chan 2008? Hey, Jaden, can you look up Pump It, Black Eyed Peas? Monster Trucks, August 7th. Oh my god. That's a fucking blast from the past.
Wilyer Abreu jogs out to right field after he homered, and after he also fouled a pitch off himself before the homer, and appears to be working through some tears here, and that's what we thought we saw in the dugout as well. We saw his teammate David Hamilton come over, and he appeared to ask Wilyer what happened, as he saw Wilyer emotional in the dugout, and then he seemed to ask Wilyer, "Is it your foot?" And it seemed like Abreu maybe shook his head no. We hope everything's all right here for Wilyer Abreu.
We don't want to speculate, but obviously this looks like, something on a personal level, maybe. Because you see Hammy come over and say,
Man.
Is it your foot? He says no. Foot?
Poor Wilyer, man. I don't know what's wrong with him. Damn, yeah.
Who knows, but
He's really torn up about something. Wilyer hit that home run in the last inning and then went back to the dugout and
off the field, so who knows?
And he's
hopefully everything's all right.
He's just crying. He's crying his eyes out.
In the game after his game-tying home run in the top of this fourth.
I don't know what's wrong. I hope he's all right. He's definitely torn up about something. He hit that home run. I don't know if it was like a special anniversary of something, you know.
50 pitches. He's ahead of Adolis Garcia, 0-2 after he struck out Garcia very quickly on a sweeper back in the second.
And this is where you don't have to throw Garcia a strike. He is in a bad spot at times. Strike zone, yes, but I tell you right now you can expand.
Poor guy. Whatever's wrong, I hope he's all right, you know.
I'd go sweeper a couple of them off the plate.
Loser up early. Pavetta, what, 52 pitches?
2008 Jackie Chan.
Throw it again right now. Throw the one that starts off at the strike and ends up at a ball.
Wave and a miss, and there it is.
It's just, this,
I'm worried about Wilyer. I just want I love my boys, man. I want them to be all right. You know?
Confidence is down.
Not picking up spin.
Not picking up spin at all. You don't have to throw a strike.
I don't even know.
So what away, and here's Josh Young. Homered his first time against Pavetta. Fastball up to start.
And this, this game right here, it's going to be a close game, but there's guys that now, like Seager, we've seen the way he swing the bat. He's a guy that you don't have to pitch to. Lowe and Garcia are guys I'd try to allow them, to beat me later on in this game, because you're just watching the game, you're watching the swings, you have all the reports and information, but your eyeballs don't lie. And right now, Garcia does not look good at the plate.
A little buckle there on the breaking ball from Pavetta.
Good take there. You're looking 2-0 fastball. He throws, breaking ball strike. Bingo.
Pavetta's 2-1. In the air towards center. And Jared Durant. And 2 quick outs for Pavetta in the fourth.
So real quick, that sequence is awesome for Pavetta, right? You get behind 2-0, you're able to throw a little sweeper curveball for a strike and make it 2-1. Well, then that pitch at 92, if it was 2-0, could be in the seats. Now it takes him off the fastball a little bit. He throws it 2-0, where you sit back a little 2-1, and now you got the fastball that jams you, gets in, and you get the out. So that was a great sequence, pitching behind in the count.
There are throwing breaking balls for chase, like the one that struck out Garcia,
right.
And then scouts will often say for land strikes.
That's right.
To come in and steal back a strike.
You can buy an 0-0 curveball strike sometimes, I was never a guy that wanted to hit an 0-0 curveball, so always a fastball.
I get a little weak there, man, and those just seeing one of my boys get all upset makes me upset. I don't know what's wrong. I wish I did, but I can't stop thinking about that
Did you
now.
ever sit off speed, or were you always dead red?
No, I sat. I guessed. All the at bat, I guessed. I was a guess hitter.
Ezekiel Durant pops it up at Rafael, and it's a 1-2-3-4 for Pavetta.
set the stage for Xavier Edwards. Selfishly looking for a single to complete the cycle. Ford short. Adames has it, gets rid of it quick, and he's safe! It's a single, and it's a cycle!
The second ever cycle in Marlins franchise history belongs to Xavier Edwards. It took 30 years. Arise, and now Edwards.
Matt Scherzer, this is his second year in a Rangers uniform. Works against Eloy Jimenez at 3-2. And that is strike three called. He got him looking. And now Scherzer stands by himself. 10th all time on the strikeout list.
Jackie Chan says the N-word.
And history in the books. 10th all time. That's just amazing.
That is a staggering number.
Listen to every MLB game live.
The deep left center field, it is high, it is far, it is gone.
Stream minor league affiliates.
The Midwest League home run leader.
And watch the best baseball highlights and look.
Inning 5 is presented by Salem 5 Bank. Red Sox and Rangers tied at 2 as we start the 5th with David Hamilton taking a strike from
The fuck kind of question, Andy?
For the Red Sox. With Kevin Millar and Will Middlebrooks and Tom Caron.
Jaden, are you straight? That's my follow-up question to that. Are you straight, Jaden?
Hamilton serves this one foul.
Does your mama know you're gay?
In the third, and then scored all the way from first on Duran's double. Swing and a miss. And Evaldi uses the split for the first out in the 5th.
Yeah, the split's been good today. Overall, 17 swing and miss.
Oh, Jaden, you just put yourself in a fucking trap right there. Are you gay? No. Does your mama know you're gay? You said no. So your mama doesn't know that you are gay. So you are gay. Your mama just doesn't know. You might want to tell her. I'm sure she'll still love you. There you go. There you go, Jaron Duran. Hell yeah, to take the lead at the same stadium where he won the All-Star MVP just a few short weeks ago. Woo!
And lost it instead. That's the difference with Duran now is the breaking ball strike.
Let's fucking go.
It's not just the triples and doubles and the leadoff spot. He's got juice to do that. And boy, a lot of us thinking oblique last night, hoping he stayed in the game. It wasn't an oblique, and then it kind of felt tight. And next thing you know, he stays in the game, and then we need him in a lot today. And what's he doing? He's doing what Jaron Duran's done all year for this club, just an igniter.
It's a double and now a 400-foot home run after that last night.
And there's that curveball that just pulled. That is in that middle end. Duran with a great swing on that baseball takes him out right center.
Evaldi's thinking, you know what? Everybody's looking fastball split. I'm going to go 0-1. Still an 0-0 strike right here with this curveball. Nope, floated in there. 400 feet, 105 off the bat to the gap.
And now Massa with one out here in the 5th, and the Red Sox leading. TC asked AC, Alex Cora, before the game, what the balance is, you know, knowing how good Duran's been and knowing that the charge all year has been to play every day. And Alex Cora said, look, if Duran's healthy, he's playing. We're in the middle of a race, and he's one of our best players. Like, it's that simple. And now Yoshida strokes one into center. Tavares goes back and makes the catch.
Yeah, Durant is your spark plug. I mean, I think you could say he is the engine of this team right now. Yeah, he's your leadoff guy. He's playing. His defense has taken so many steps forward over the last couple of years, but he's turning himself into a superstar.
Dude, as a leadoff hitters, I mean, it's gotten taken out of the game. You'll see Aaron Judge, would lead off, and they'll put all the big guys to lead off, or Otani. But a good leadoff hitter, we had Johnny Damon 3 years I was here. It was so important.
Ref Snyder bounces one out.
All right, so that's going to be the end of the inning, so we'll head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Jarren Duran got that home run there, so now it's a 3-2 game. The Red Sox now have the lead. Still worried about my boy Willier. I hope he's all right, I don't know what the hell happened. Probably something personal in his personal life. I don't know. I don't know if he just got told some really bad news or something. I don't want to speculate on nothing,
Dylan C says no hit the Washington Nationals. On a rainy Thursday in D.C., the Padres will celebrate.
That will set the stage for Xavier Edwards. Selfishly looking for a single to complete the cycle. Ward short. Adames has it, gets rid of it quick, and he's safe. It's a single, and it's a cycle.
The second ever cycle in Marlins franchise history belongs to Xavier Edwards. It took 30 years. Arise, and now Edwards.
So, Jaden, are you gay? Well, I mean, you kind of just admitted that you were. I'd still love you anyway, Jaden, I have no clue what you're talking about, Andy.
Sox now leading in the 5th inning after the home run from Jarren Duran. Tom Karen back with you. I spoke with Duran before the game today, and to follow up on what Mike was just saying, Duran told me he came to the ballpark today nervous that Alex Cora was going to make him take the day off. But of course, as you were saying, Cora says if Duran's healthy, Duran's playing. I asked Duran if his goal was to play 162 this season, and he gave me a dirty look and said no. More than 162. I want to play every regular season game, and I want to play in October. His passion for the game rewarded earlier this week. He was the Boston winner of the Heart and Hustle Award. Duran said it was especially meaningful to him because it means people understand how much passion he has for the game and how much he cares about this game, guys.
I like that answer, TC. Think big. Don't just think about the regular season. He's got the Red Sox in front, bottom 5. Jonah Heim takes high, 1-2 from Nick Pivetta. Duran's been doing it all season for these Red Sox. Pivetta's 1-2. Back foot breaking ball didn't tempt Heim. Heim hit the comebacker off Pivetta his first time. Cam Boozer appears ready to go in the bullpen. Bouncing ball right side at David Hamilton for the first out. So you're not at 70 pitches yet. You got a switch hitter, and then the third time through, lefty at the top, Smith and Seager. And Alex Cora did say pregame today that you're getting to the part of the season now, and with the additions to the bullpen, with health and trades, that he might manage things differently and get more aggressive going to relievers earlier than he otherwise would.
Yeah, I mean, the last inning and a half, though, Pivetta gets some quick outs, boom, and then, you weren't thinking that early on, but 67 pitches, I think the eyeball test now, if you can get out of this inning and you just kind of keep flowing. But I agree with Alex, you're at a point in the season, these games matter.
Yeah, and once you get a guy like Chris Martin back, all of a sudden you have several high leverage arms
in your pen, guys that you can trust with runners on against the meat of lineups in big parts of the game.
Time is called by Leody Taveras.
You're stupid for not knowing, or maybe you honestly don't know. Don't call me stupid.
Pavetta fires. It's up high. Alex Cora specifically said it's getting to that time that we start thinking about getting to the bullpen in the fifth, being more aggressive, understanding how big every game is. This one's skied to right. And William Abreu goes in for the second out. But to your guys' point, Pavetta looks very good. And yet, despite that, Alex Cora will come out for 4 2/3 and 70 pitches that will elect the matchup.
World champion on their head. World champion of what?
AC said it feels like
World champion of the United States.
Than a month ago. He makes the move with the left.
That will set the stage for Xavier Edwards. Selfishly looking for a single to complete the cycle. Toward short, Adames has it, gets rid of it quick, and he's safe! It's a single, and it's a cycle!
The second ever cycle in Marlins franchise history belongs to Xavier Edwards. It took 30 years, Arise, and now Edwards.
NexGuard Plus helps you protect your dog from fleas, ticks, heartworm disease, and more. All in one delicious monthly soft chew. Use with caution in dogs with a history of seizures or neurologic disorders. NexGuard Plus, the one you want for one and done protection.
Scherzer, this is second year in a Rangers uniform. Works against Eloy Jimenez at 3-2. And that is strike three called. He got him looking. And now Scherzer stands by himself. 10th all time on the strikeout list. 3,300.
Nick Pavetta's pitching line is brought to you by Ace Ticket. Ace Ticket, best seats at the lowest prices. 70 pitches are Pavetta's fewest in an outing this year since May 8th. Cam Boozer comes on for back-to-back lefties. First, Josh Smith, the leadoff man, who Boozer saw on Friday. Fly to center.
So Cam Boozer's in. Pitching
Smith
change.
floats this one into right. Abreu charges in to make the catch and end the fifth.
I was kind of surprised that Pavetta. What the fuck? Didn't they just? Oh, they showed Cam Boozer in the bullpen, and okay. I got confused. Cam Boozer's warming up, assumably to come in the sixth.
Pepper bacon sandwich is that sweet and
Nick
savory
Pavetta
flavor
did
combo.
finish that
It just
inning.
takes the sandwich to a whole new level. I love the grilled chicken because of how juicy it is. It has that perfect smoked flavor.
And then the crunch of the pickles and the sweet heat that they bring just kind of ties it all together.
And that crispy sweet bacon, it adds so much flavor.
The bacon ties in amazing with the warm, soft bun. You can really taste the sweetness.
So we're heading to the sixth inning.
Is bringing the fun.
Real customers paid for their testimonials.
Out towards right field. This one heading back for the bullpen at the wall. See you later. Cam Collier breaks this one open. A 1-0 lead on a 1-0 pitch.
Cam Collier, MVP of the 2024 All-Star Cruisers game.
It's an amazing moment. It's something I'll never forget.
With hot, sticky weather around the corner, will your old AC survive another sweltering summer?
Installing a new air conditioner provides a great return on your investment. Beyond dollars and cents, it's about energy efficiency. It's about home comfort. It's about peace of mind. It's about time to call Isaac. Right now, get a Lennox air conditioner installed with no payment and no interest for 12 months. Invest in your home. Invest in comfort. Visit isaacheating.com today.
Let's check out FanDuel's same game parlay. If you bet $5 and this hits, you win $75 and 27 cents. Looking for something from Devers and from Wong. Although Pivetta just had the 5 strikeouts and left this game after 4 2/3 and 70 pitches. Red Sox up a run on Nate Eovaldi in the 6th. What do you guys think of that decision, and based on what Alex Cora said this morning about bullpen management at this time of the year?
Yeah, you know, it could be a situation where Pivetta, like I said, that was the lowest amount of pitches he's thrown all year. Say some guys, we need you down the stretch, and this is a matchup type scene. And but I think Pivetta gave up obviously 2 hits to Josh Young home run, and then Corey Seager, obviously his first bat hit a home run. But there was some hard contact early. The last inning and a half there wasn't, but this was where Alex wanted to go. And I agree. We're at a point in the year that now outs are important.
For sure, and I understand Pivetta's numbers 3rd time through the lineup too, but you can't do that every night or your bullpen's going to be burned. But looking at matchups, he liked some of the bullpen matchups against these hitters better anyways, with the top of the lineup coming out.
Well, the Red Sox have the lead here in the 6th in a rubber game. And Alex Cora is always talking about how important it is to win series. We are now on the 4th day of August.
A way to look at the bullpen usage too is you got 3 arms coming back, right? Martin, Slayton.
Devers lines this one into center field, a base hit, turning around 97 for a 2-strike single to begin this 6th inning.
Man, that ball was hit hard, boy. Inside that baseball at 97 miles an hour. Anytime you're facing your buddies and you know exactly where to try to go, that's where Devers sat there hard and just a bullet.
Eovaldi's tried to go up and in on him, especially early in at bats. Try to get that fastball up and in right there, stayed over the plate. And Raffy did a good job just staying up the middle.
Here's Connor Wong, who has struck out his first couple of times. Eovaldi's at 96 pitches here in the 6th. Nothing at 2.
Back-to-back splits right there. Lots of Wong today.
Eovaldi put away Wong last time with 97 up after that stream of splitters. Cutter down. Walter Pennington, who came over from the Royals to the Rangers in the trade for Michael Lorenzen on Monday, is up at the pen. One, 2. Wong pulls it on the ground past the dive of Josh Smith at 3rd. Devers goes first to 3rd. Wong's at 2nd, and the Red Sox are looking for more in the 6th inning.
Let's get it going, boys.
A little bit of almost a kick save by third base umpire DJ Rayburn down there. Caught him in his foot, slowed it down.
I think that helped on this double right here because he
hit the umpire in the foot. Oh yeah, it did.
Smith, it's just like, uh-oh, DJ. And
he doesn't look hurt. That's
ball
good.
Down to now, automatic.
Take him any way you can get him. DJ knows it. Yeah, Bruce Bochy lumbers out to make a move here with Eovaldi sitting at 99 pitches, and 3 of the next 4 are lefties for the Red Sox in a lineup full of them.
So I think Nathan Eovaldi, Nathan Eovaldi's coming out of the game. So the Rangers are going to the bullpen. in the top of the 6th after Nathan Eovaldi pitched 99 pitches.
Dylan Cease. Abrams to right field. Johnson coming in. He makes the catch. No hits for the Nats. Dylan Cease throws a no-hitter. The second no-hitter in Padres history. There'll be a sea of San Diegans celebrating back home today.
Dylan Cease has no-hit the Washington Nationals. On a rainy Thursday in D.C., the Padres will celebrate.
Tyler Fitzgerald has hit a home run in each of the last 4 games he's been in. Swing, and he gets a high drive deep to left field. And has he done it again? Yes, he has. Way back into the Dodger bullpen. Now that is an amazing feat. That's the 5th game in a row in which Tyler Fitzgerald has hit a home run.
Well, he gets a hanging breaking ball. You've been sitting upstairs to this guy right now, and he's going to make you pay.
Ooh, a timeout. Incoming dishes. Doc. With Dawn Power Wash, he can fly through 99% of greasy grime in half the time.
Oh my Grecian, look at him go!
Yeah, Dawn Power Wash is unique. It absorbs grease with 3 cleaning boosters, removing it 5 times faster.
Ooh, for Beak's sake, that was fast.
And Power Wash can replace multiple cleaning products.
Ooh, fumble recovery!
Ooh, those suds got game.
Dawn Power Wash, the better grease getter.
Red Sox up a run on the Rangers, who turn to Walter Pennington, the newcomer and 26-year-old lefty, for his second big league outing ever. Faces Wilyer Abreu left on left after we told you Pennington came over on Monday in a trade from the Royals, for whom he made his major league debut a month ago. Back pick to third, and back to the bag Devers. Time now for our strong play of the game, presented by your New England Chevy dealers. Together, let's drive.
This right after fouling a ball off his basically heel and then took a four-seamer in left center, and when he stays left center, I'm going to tell you, foul pole to foul pole power. Beautiful swing.
3-0 on Abreu. And again, without knowing the specifics, safe to say this is an emotional game right now for Wilyer Abreu.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I hope he's all right.
He's got a chance to add insurance for the Red Sox.
3-0 count to him right here.
Take
Strike
from Pennington.
So 3-1.
Dom Smith on deck.
Pitcher that has come in for the Rangers is... oh my God, no way. No way! Yeah! Wilyer! Woo! Oh my God! A 3-run home run for Wilyer Abreu. His second home run of the game. I just really hope he's all right. I don't know what the hell's going on with him. He still looks like he's crying just around the bases. Like, man.
That little different sound to it.
His first career multi-home run game.
Oof.
In an hour span where we have seen him more emotional than you really ever see your average ball player. Whatever it is that has prompted that, this has been beautiful from Abreu.
Man, I'll tell you right now, love from his teammates, just that.
Oh, Jesus.
Dugout, clubhouse. Love this kid, great family. And let
So
me
yeah,
tell you,
Walter Pennington is in for the Rangers right now.
Abreu's been struggling against left-handed pitching too.
Two-homer game for Wilyer Abreu. I don't know what's wrong, and I'm really worried about him. But he's not letting it.
And then boom, launch right there.
Look at this swing. Just a hanging slider, middle of the plate. But I tell you, his head stays behind that baseball as good as there is right there. And when that head stays it, just boom.
Like I said, I don't know what's wrong. He didn't have a single smile on his face around the bases. He still looks pretty torn up about whatever he's torn up about, and
now here on Sunday, he goes 430.
making me sad, you know. But
430, that was way up there.
You watch
What's
MVP when
probably
they
going to
get
happen
it,
is we're
you
going to
tell
find out
them,
after
you
the
gotta-
game
to get halfway up
what's
those
actually
seats,
wrong, and
it is
then,
a poke.
you know.
Smith is out number 1 with the Red Sox now up by 4. That matches the farthest ball Wilyer Gray.
I might actually watch the post-game press conference just because I'm so curious about what the hell is
6-2
wrong.
In the 6th. And now say Don Rafaela was grounded out and struck out. I mean, you said it on Friday, Millard. 30 is very possible, you think, for Wilyer Abreu in a season.
I think there's no doubt about it. We've seen him go opposite field today. We've seen him just take a slider about 25 rows up to right center, you know, and you can just tell the balance, the strength of the kid. Now it's just getting the at-bats, but there's no doubt in my mind he's going to hit 30 in this league for a lot of years. Great throwing arm, runs well, good defender, and just a big, strong left-handed bat. And he's a guy, like I said, struggle against lefties, not left. When you can do that against lefty and a guy he hasn't even seen, that's making his first little appearance here for the Rangers after the trade from KC, it is, you know, that's not easy to do, to hit a 3-1 slider that far for a guy you haven't really seen.
He had 24 doubles, too, right? So he takes advantage at home there at Fenway of the monster, letting it get deep. And like you said, when he's at his best with his approach, he's hitting the ball to left center. We saw on that first home.
Bouncing ball to short at Corey Seager to retire Rafaela. Again, we said it earlier with Wilyer Gray. He leads Major League rookies in OPS. Like, you could argue he's been the best rookie hitter in baseball. You can easily make that case.
No doubt about it. We have 2 months left also, and so, you know, you always say as a hitter, if you can go 5 home runs a month in the 6 months, you're going to hit 30, right? You try.
I mean, I know Alex Cora. He's going to be very supportive of Wilyer, you know.
There's just little things. He gets
Wilyer's done enough in this game that if he needs to just take the rest of the game off, then
whatever the numbers are going to be, but
they'd be more than willing to let him.
You know, home runs this
For
year.
sure, and a lot of those awards, you look at offensive numbers, but
like
you
I
look
said,
at
I
him
just
defensively.
I don't know, man.
He's one of the better outfielders. at
Seeing
his
one of my
position
boys
in
cry
right field.
makes me want to cry.
99th percentile, averaging about 95 miles an hour on every throw. His outs above average, 82nd percentile, which is well above average, obviously. So he's just a well-rounded player. He's been a really good addition to this ball club.
And how about him doing that left on left as well? He hasn't had a lot of chances against lefties this year.
Or success. I mean, he has struggled against lefties.
That was his first career Major League home run left on left.
Yeah, it's just the opportunity to face lefties. You know, we can say struggle, but the at-bats aren't there for a long-term struggle. It's making the adjustments during those little times. But now you can see swings. Some lefties can't hit lefties, right? They're 100% a platoon guy. The way his balance is and his head stays and the adjustments that he can make, I don't think he'll have a problem hitting lefties.
David Hamilton walks.
And the way this roster is built too is where he doesn't have to face him, right? You have Tyler O'Neill, you have Rob Refsnyder, you have guys who you can plug in, and a guy like Rob Refsnyder, which we saw yesterday with his 2 home runs facing the lefty.
And as Jarren Durant steps in, it's a great reminder of how Alex Cora has approached young bats coming up, left-handed hitters. It takes time for him to give them the chance to go left on left. Runner on the move, and the throw is not in time to get David Hamilton, who swipes second. Bruce Bochy, Will Venable, and company thinking about it.
Cedar kind of looking over the dugout, doesn't show any emotion, just kind of staring there. Maybe he kind of thought he tagged the heel, the leg.
And the international symbol for review from Bruce Bochy.
Does he get his foot? He got his calf. I need to see another angle on the timing of the hand hitting the bag. That's close. It's closer than it looked from up here.
100%. And right there, the first time seeing that, I would say he got him just before that oven mitt got to the bag.
Hard to tell. Let's try this angle.
Well, that's like,
it's almost instantaneous.
Yeah, I don't know if
it's
you
maybe
can
safe.
overturn it.
Yeah.
Is there, your word, definitive evidence?
Definitive.
We learned that. Good job.
Huge word for me.
I wrote it down for him. I slid it under his door of his hotel so he could practice.
Right, that's exact definitive. Got it. I don't think you can overturn this now because there is no definitive evidence.
Oh, good usage.
Thank you so much.
They grow up so fast.
It's amazing. At 52, I got vocabulary.
Are they challenging something right now? I kind of missed it. Yeah, Texas Rangers are challenging if that was safe.
It's hard to do.
Jaron Durant stole that base, but now they're trying to say that he was out. I don't know if there's enough definitive evidence to turn it over.
Voice as deep as the middle of the ocean.
It's so good.
Well, you know, I mean, right now we got
It would end the inning if it is out.
Listen, I mean, right now we're in a situation to, here we go.
After review, the call on the field stands.
All right, good.
Texas will lose their challenge.
Stands because there was not indisputable video evidence.
Now they lose their challenge in the 6th.
Good impression, by the way. I don't want to leave that hanging.
Your Leland was good yesterday, too. That was off air.
Yeah.
But you had a good Leland impression.
So, Hamilton's speed puts him at second. With 2 outs for Durant. Waiting on an 0-1 from Pennington. Bounced in. Good block by Jonah Heim. Red Sox up by 4 in this rubber game. Into August, post-deadline. They started today 2.5 out of a playoff spot.
That was on a stolen base by Durant. Who was that? Who stole that base?
Half-dozen game hitting streak. In for a strike with a sinker at the bottom of the zone.
Oh, it's David Hamilton.
Two. Down and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I mean, 16 home runs in this series. I don't know what the most home runs in a series is, but I mean, there's just home runs. Solos, 3-run shots. It doesn't matter. Guys, first time hitting multiple home runs at Brady and Refsnyder. This has been fun to watch.
I think the air conditioner's blowing out.
Man.
It's got to be. The vent's got to be behind home plate, right? Just blowing that way.
Of all these fans, the one drying those jerseys. 3-2, and Durant takes and walks, and the Red Sox are threatening more with 2 outs here in the 6th.
Keep it going, boys. All right, so here comes pitching coach to come talk to Walter Pennington on the mound. Probably just try to cool him down. I don't think they're taking him out. Just the pitching coach.
This is what they were hoping to see from Pennington. He got a nice little pocket of left-handed batters for him to face. It has not gone how they planned it.
It's always a busy week when a guy gets traded. Walter Pennington was in AAA in the Royals organization. He was supposed to fly to Rochester. Instead, he goes from St. Paul, Minnesota, to Omaha, to Round Rock, and now here to Arlington. He said the other day, man, I don't know where I am.
I don't know where I am.
Yeah, and that's a good man, because that's a calming down. This is a tough situation. Not your adrenaline's going. Listen, the human factor takes over. Yeah, he had all of his lefties, but now it's like you're in the big leagues, and this is your first appearance. You want to do so well, and it hasn't worked out so far.
25 pitches in since he came on in relief of Nate Eovaldi here in the 6th.
Yeah, you got your 2. This just screams double steal, right? You don't want to do it with 2 outs, but with those 2 guys,
there they go.
Yep.
Double steal? There you go. Nice. Double steal there.
Why do you sense it there?
From David Hamilton and Jaron Durant. So got the runners on 2nd and 3rd now.
Pennington was not quick to the plate at all. So those guys had a real good chance. See that full leg lift, no slide step, no chance to get Hamilton. Obviously, Durant on the backside.
The last thing he's thinking, too.
Floated foul by Yoshida.
I was a little about it because 2 outs and Yoshida's up, been swinging the bat well. But if you can get it and you know you can get it, go for it, because now a single score of 2.
See the numbers for Massa with 2 outs and runners in scoring position. Breaking ball down and away. Again, the 2nd major league outing of Walter Pennington's career. Two and two. Pennington's out of the Colorado School of Mines.
I saw that. I was like, is that a typo?
Golden, Colorado.
Yeah, I'm going to listen to the press conference after the game just to hear what Cora has to say about Willier, because
with the shift on and no one near him.
I usually don't watch the post-game press conferences, but sometimes I do.
Taking a big old lead down the line.
Damn.
More than halfway down.
I think he had
What are you doing, David?
He had it. Tell you what, my heart rate started boom, 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 boom. So he started making those skipping moves towards home. Like, here he goes.
Now Josh Smith, the third baseman, drifts over. 3-2, and Yoshida spoils it.
Fouled off.
Yeah, he had it. He had that pitch before. I mean, he was 3/4 of the way before he was way down. You know, it's just one of those ones. You got 2 strikes. Yoshida as a hitter, you're messing him up. If you paint something, you know, it's different if you don't have 2 strikes.
So I'm shaking his head there and smiling with Kyle Hudson, the third base coach. 3-2. And Massa takes high, and now they're loaded.
That's ball 4, so the bases are loaded.
Oh, boy. The lefty killer with the bases juiced.
It's been a long inning.
Nobody up in the Rangers bullpen. It's a lonely
This
field.
inning started almost 20 minutes ago.
Could get a lot lonelier here.
3 straight walks. And loaded up for ref. First pitch swinging to center.
And that's going to be out number 3, so we'll head to the bottom of the 6th inning. But we got the 3-run homer from Willier Abreu, so 3 runs on this inning makes it now a 6-2 ball game. I have to go pee really bad.
Tyler Fitzgerald has hit a home run in each of the last 4 games he's been in. Swing, and he hits a high drive deep to left field. And has he done it again? Yes, he has. Way back into the Dodger bullpen. Now that is an amazing feat. That's the 5th game in a row in which Tyler Fitzgerald has hit a home run.
Well, he gets a hanging breaking ball. You've been sitting upstairs to this guy right now, and he's going to make you pay.
Scherzer, this is his 2nd year in a Rangers uniform. Works against Eloy Jimenez at 3-2. And that is strike 3 called. He got him looking. And now Scherzer stands by himself. 10th all-time on the strikeout list. 3,394.
And history in the books. 10th all-time. That's just amazing.
That was a staggering number.
Will set the stage for Xavier Edwards. Selfishly looking for a...
Time now for our Rolaids relief stats.
Here's Cam Boozer up to pitch
putting up some good
to Corey
numbers.
Seager.
And Cam Boozer goes back to work. Came on to get Josh Smith to fly out to right in the 5th. Here are the Boozer
About 1 run in his last 18 outings. That's 15 in 2/3 innings pitched.
1-0 to Corey Seager. Popped up behind the plate. Connor Wong doesn't have room.
Boozer's been good. You know, you start looking at, sifting through the numbers. He's one of the best in baseball at getting chase outside the zone. 36% chase, which puts him upper echelon.
Look at that. We got a souvenir.
Special.
The best.
Why does he get chased? What about his
I think it's just the angle of his stuff, right? Like, everything looks pretty over the top, and you think you're going to see it perfect, but the angle of that fastball works away from lefties, and then the cutter and the sweeper just tunnel out of that same spot and break away from guys. But he's tough against righties as well. That's not where you want it. You don't want it middle. Not to this guy.
And Kevin, you are buying the Allen Embry facial comp?
I'm so in. I think the Fu Manchu sometimes it gets lost. We're like beard wearers. I'm all about change. I'm a facial hair connoisseur.
I was just going to say that.
I played a game where I had 3 different looks in one game. I had double play, but I went beard, goatee, handlebar. In the same game, I went up and shaved. And I'll tell you, Tommy Hutton was the announcer with the Marlins. Was like, didn't Kevin have a beard to start the game? And they went back. I kept trying to not double play, and it didn't work, guys. But I still stay a facial hair connoisseur.
Could just change your jersey every event.
Right, gloves, bat.
Seager fouls one off. And you did it yourself, the shaving? Because I know a lot of clubhouses do have barbers.
Yeah, but no, I did it myself. Went upstairs and shaved it. Obviously, shaved all of our heads in 03 when we went down 2 games to Oakland in a 5-game series. And next thing you know, Theo Epstein and Ray Little and all of us had shaved heads.
Seager well struck the opposite way toward the wall.
And, oh, wow, great catch for Rob Refsnyder.
Great play.
What a way.
Good jump on that ball by Robbie there. You know, that ball was drilled to left center, and Rob Refsnyder, you know, that's going to be slicing back towards you. So once he gets a beat on it, you can see where that ball starts slicing more towards the left field foul pole. Nice play.
Refs just always find a way to impact the game. I love what TC always says. If you don't love Rob Refsnyder, you don't love baseball.
Oh, that's damn right.
He's just a ball player.
Strike one to Marcus Semien. Kyle Hudson, who works with the outfielders, of course, said this the other day.
Fucking Malachi.
That right now, this season, is the best
boy.
Kyle Hudson has ever seen Rob Refsnyder play defense in the outfield. Semien skies one, Rob's way again. More time for this. 2 outs. And at 33. The 2-homer game last night. We know what he's done offensively. But then he's still really athletic.
Say what you say.
Play well out there defensively.
You work on your
Malachi, you're not even a real person, you're a bot. You've done nothing to prove to me that you aren't a bot. You cannot directly answer the questions that I ask you. I'll say something and then you'll just say something totally unrelated. That is bot behavior. Like, say something directly related to the rant that I'm going on right now, and then I'll believe that you're an actual human.
Always have positive attitude, you know, on paper, is it, you know, 20 All-Stars and Hall of Fame? No, dude, it's a team, and teams win championships, not players.
Nathaniel Lowe.
A lot of defense as well, as you talk about. There's a lot of things in baseball you can't control, but on defense, there's so much you can't control with your effort level, number one, which you get from Rob, and your preparation, right? You know where to play guys. You know where to shade certain guys. Obviously, you have your notes, but he does his homework.
Up the middle, David Hamilton on the
I'm going to get Chester.
2-3 for Cam Boozer. With hot, sticky weather around the corner, will your old AC survive another sweltering summer? Installing a new air conditioner provides a great return on your investment. Beyond dollars and cents, it's about energy efficiency. It's about home comfort. It's about peace of mind. It's about time to call Isaac. Right now, get a Lennox air conditioner installed with no payments and no interest for 12 months. Invest in your home. Invest in comfort. Visit IsaacHeating.com today.
Tyler Fitzgerald has hit a home run in each of the last 4 games he's been in. Swing, and he hits a high drive deep to left field. And has he done it again? Yes, he has. Way back into the Dodger bullpen. Now that is an amazing feat. That's the 5th game in a row in which Tyler Fitzgerald has hit a home run.
Well, he gets a hanging breaking ball. You've been sitting upstairs to this guy right now, and he's going to make you pay.
Swing and a drive, deep toward left. Number 2,000 home run. Paul Goldschmidt's first career hit came in 2011 against Matt Cain. Number 1,000 against German Marquez and the Colorado Rockies 7 years ago. And tonight, July 26, 2024, number 2,000 against Kyle Finnegan. A 2-run homer. 1 out away for Dylan Cease. Abrams to right field. Johnson coming in. He makes the catch. No hits for the Nats. Dylan Cease throws a no-hitter. The second no-hitter in Padres.
This pitching change is presented by Sullivan Tire and Auto Service. We're always here to get you there. Happy birthday, Brock Burke. Just recalled to the big leagues before the game on his 28th birthday. And onto the mound here in the 7th with the Red Sox leading the Rangers 6-2. What do we got, a cheering section in front of us?
Yeah, it's their 20th anniversary, and so, just a little happy anniversary on I didn't know what, if it was okay to sign a bill.
A headset? Rafael Devers on the ground and low. Burke covers one away.
Boston fans travel well, so we have a lot of Boston fans here. He had a Millar jersey on, so I said, hey, it's their 20th anniversary, and I figured, we'll throw a little. Yeah, a little happy anniversary, 20 years, big day.
I love it. Sox fans wide awake and everywhere here at Globe Life Field.
So Brock Burke is the pitcher for the Rangers right now. It's a 7.20 ERA. He's not that good. 9 2/3 innings pitched in 10 games pitched this year.
There's 16,000 sometimes. One thing about the Red Sox, they travel coast to coast, Seattle to Boston.
Well, fouls this one away. It's always been the case.
Yeah. It's a great organization, and you look at Massachusetts, not a huge state, right? But they travel. Seems like you meet somebody that's from Boston.
I mean, I grew up here in Texas. Obviously, we talked about that, but there's Red Sox fans everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere.
Including Ramon Vasquez's sister, Ana. Happy birthday here from Puerto Rico.
Wow. Happy birthday, Ana.
How cool is that?
Awesome.
Come watch Bro coach a big league game. She's probably watched plenty of games of him playing growing up.
That phone might start blowing up.
That's right. She's got a million birthday texts going on. I mean, I know that's the day you wake up and you got like 87, birthday texts. And It's like, it's hard to get back to everybody.
Do you get back to everybody?
I try to do it like at midnight.
Yeah.
Like
That's good.
Appreciate it.
Do you copy paste?
No.
You type it out every time?
Yeah, that's why I do it at night. Everybody's sleeping in the house. I just sit over there an hour just trying to do it because you feel bad not all day long,
Hold on. Did you know you could copy and paste?
I just learned that too, guys. Thank you so much. I'm learning so many things.
Long strikes out, 2 gone against Burke. All right, now I'm going to really blow your mind with something tech savvy.
Help me.
Do you have a MacBook? Like a laptop, an Apple laptop?
I do, but I only keep it home.
So you can iMessage on it, like sending texts on your MacBook, and you could just copy paste and then be pasting those texts, firing back, appreciate it.
Wow, so you do that to
much
the computer.
faster. Yeah.
Okay. I'm learning. I'm not a phone guy. The phone takes our lives away, and it's like I want to be engaged. And when you talk to somebody's looking at the phone, they're not engaged. You just kind of head bob.
Look, Mikey and I had this conversation.
It drives me crazy.
Middlebrooks can't.
I agree, but it's also at the same time I'm too addicted to my phone.
Here's Willier, who's homered twice for the first time in his major league career.
No, you're not a bad. And I wouldn't say I can't stand you.
My thing is I don't dislike phones. I really don't. My thing that I would get rid of is just social media, And I love
Yep.
Or just limit social media, Like, I love using it for the things that I need to use it for, but it's just...
you get to the ranch, you work and stuff, you can sit on that thing.
You talk about Raffy? He's always hiding out somewhere. He just fucking goes his own way. He used to be a big part of my channel, but he just goes where he goes.
This is up and away, 2-2 on 97.
Curious if anybody was like, is that ketchup on your hot dog?
By the way, that's the only way to do it, I would argue.
Are you serious?
Mustard, not
walk out of this?
What?
Yeah, I would definitely love for TikTok to go away.
2-2. Swing and a miss. Burke strikes out Abreu. A lot of text for Kevin Millar right now.
Yeah, it's like I like my phone. I really do. It's like I like that we have this thing that we can just have access to the world with. I think it's good, but it goes too far, It's like when I'm watching something with somebody and they're on their phone, it's like, get the fuck off your phone, And it's like I think social media's gone too far. just the toxicity on social media. It's like, I feel like the social media should be used for, like, you know, yeah, there should be some fun on social media, but it just shouldn't be all the drama and all the bullshit. I think Twitter should probably go away, but then again, it's like I still love using Twitter for Bob, you know.
Hit a home run in each of the last 4 games.
If I could follow one account on Twitter, it would be Bob.
It's a high drive, deep to left field, and has he done it again? Yes, he has. Way back into the Dodger bullpen.
I love using my phone to keep up with sports. I've started recently keeping up with like every game across the major leagues. Like, maybe not like super closely keeping up with it, but just like checking in with each game, just seeing kind of what's going on. Check the score, check the, you know.
His first career hit came in 2011 against Matt Cain. Number 1,000 against German Marquez and the Colorado Rockies 7 years ago.
And obviously I love YouTube. I love streaming, you know.
24, number 2,000 against Kyle Finnegan on a 2-run homer.
That will set the stage for Xavier Edwards. Selfishly looking for a single to complete the cycle. Ford short. Adames has it, gets rid of it quick, and he's saved!
We make cars that thrill. Shop NissanUSA.com. Plymouth Rock, the official auto and home insurance provider of the Boston Red Sox. Subaru of New England. There's a lot to love about a brand new Subaru. SubaruofNewEngland.com. And by WD Mason, shipping and packaging supplies delivered fast with no expensive freight charges. Speaking of birthdays, happy 62nd to the Rocket. Roger Clemens celebrating today. Let's go down to the field and check in with TC.
Mike, thanks very much. Yesterday, Alex Cora telling us Chris Martin would be throwing Wednesday as he works his way back from elbow soreness. Today, we learned that it might not be a minor league rehab appearance. It might be in Kansas City with the Red Sox. The plan was for him to go back to New England and pitch in the minors, but after a 35-pitch bullpen yesterday, Alex Cora said the quality of the stuff was so good that he might be ready to jump in and help the team. They'll monitor his recovery over the next couple of days and decide it. Martin told me he can't wait to get back into the games and he's excited about the additions.
Here's the bottom of the 7th inning. Zach Kelly is the pitcher.
Justin Slayton eventually, and maybe Liam Hendricks. Hendricks will throw live batting practice in Kansas City on Tuesday, facing batters for the first time since he had Tommy John surgery a year and 2 days ago. He said he's been negotiating with the team to get back sooner rather than later. He likened it to arbitration, where he has one date in mind, the team has another, and he's hoping they side with him. I said, you're not a very patient guy, are you? And he said, well, you know, I was a patient when I had cancer, and I've had just about enough of that.
Good line, and great line. Amen. Puts it all in perspective. He's always got good lines. Zach Kelly, by the way, here in the 7th in a 4-run ball game with the Sox in front in the rubber game. 0-2 on Adolis Garcia, who hasn't looked comfortable tonight.
Nobody's comfortable against that sweeper. Did you see where that thing started? It started at his belt buckle, broke to the outer third.
So you can quantify everything now with pitching. Vertical break, horizontal break, negative vertical, all these buzzwords we hear so much of these days. Zach Kelly has far exceeded what he wanted for horizontal break with that sweeper. It's been doing even more. No swing there, says Charlie Ramos.
Got the call there. I thought he went. A lot of body, a little bit of bat maybe, but the thing about Kelly also, he, besides the sweeper, that changeup is filthy. You know, tremendous arm speed on that changeup. So he's got 2 really above average pitches, out pitches.
Changed his changeup grip this year. 1-2. Comes inside.
So not to get too far in the weeds, because it's fun to do it every once in a while, but these guys change their grips on pitches like changeups. They're trying to kill spin, and when you kill what's called spin efficiency, you get less spin. When you get less spin, you get more vertical break. And with the changeup, you want that thing just dying and falling off the table.
Late cut there on 96, which is in the back pocket for Kelly as well. There's one gone.
Man, 96 miles an hour.
Statcast 3D is powered by Google Cloud. A couple of home runs for the Rangers, but those are the only hits they have against Sox pitching today.
Corey Seager, obviously, he's been on the heater the last week and a half. Josh Young just coming off the IL with that wrist. Didn't look great early in this series, but starting to look like he's getting his timing back a little more.
Good sweeper there from Kelly. Yeah, so the goal for Zach Kelly.
What app would you make if we had to use bits of other apps?
Was 10 to 12 inches.
Well,
he's getting about 17 and a half inches. I mean,
I don't
it's
know.
covering
Like I was gonna say, it would have like a
with the movement on
social,
it. And then
you know,
there's your
tab.
change.
Yeah, the change.
But then again, that can get just really fucking
toxic.
toxic.
Garcia got 96 miles an hour, and then you're looking at 83 mile an hour changeup. But it looks so good coming out like a four-seam.
Yeah, that's a good question.
We saw him in his last outing against New York.
I'd actually have to brainstorm that. Like,
it gets there.
I have to take time to answer that question because that's a.
Velo's up all of a sudden. If you still got that,
Kind of have thought of something like that before.
You
You
it's
know,
even better. Guy's got a cheat to hit 99.
Kelly's working for the first time since Wednesday. Got the win in that walk-off after he worked the top of the 10th. And Zach said to Jemai afterward that he really needed an outing like that because he'd had a few tough ones over the last nearly 2 weeks before that. Outside.
When Judge hit that ball off of center field there at Fenway, that one we were talking about that went over everything to center. You know, talking to him about that, he's like, I was making pitches. You know, my velocity was up. I was feeling good, but it's Aaron Judge.
And then he got him again right afterward and had to face him the next night.
Right.
Oh, Chester, my Chester, my Chester.
The pitch on the ground and fair ball down the line. Past Devers toward the corner. And Josh Young speeds.
So that's going to be a base hit. That'll be a double. For Josh Young, who had the home run earlier in the game.
You know, 3-2 count.
Only his second double of the year.
Probably the fourth pitch, you know, in his repertoire. I'm thinking maybe change up. You know, if you're going to try to get, you know, a swing, but the cutter, I mean, you got 96, 97, and we're talking about change up and sweeper. Probably his fourth pitch. Just pitch selection there.
And even just execute the fastball, right?
Yeah.
Full count, go down or away, make a good pitch. If he gets you, great. You made a good swing, but that felt like it did him a favor there, spinning a cutter middle.
And so, man, it's second for Zeke Duran.
He only had 2 home runs on the season coming into today, so he had his 3rd home run of the year.
Best in the big leagues, from left field or right field.
Yeah, when he knocked down O'Neal trying to tag up the other night, game 1, that was a laser beam.
Aww.
This one is spun.
You're so
foul.
sweet.
Tough last couple of months for Duran. He got demoted to the minors in late June and just came up back to the majors on Monday from AAA. Fixed some things offensively. He was raking in AAA, so they called him back up just this week. 97 misses south of the knee. Kelly trying to get
You fucking look weird. You look weird as fuck, bruh.
2-1. Duran in the air to center. Jaron Duran backs up, makes the catch. Young tags and moves up 90. And there's 2 down.
So 2 outs. Josh Young moved up to third base.
Yeah, it's an Ultimate Red Sox show tonight at 6:30 as we recap the Red Sox trade deadline deals presented by Awaken 180 Weight Loss.
Well, I'm going to make a proposal. The next time you get handed...
I'm married.
The next time you get handed a promo card, just slide it to your left, give it to Kevin, let him try it on for size.
All right, we'll see if we can get along with it.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm not a great reader, guys, I'll be honest with you. I think that's the dyslexia. Is that another word I can teach you guys?
That is a word.
That reading comprehension.
There you are.
No reading.
What I love when we're doing games together is half the time like that because I'm laughing hysterically, and Mike's trying to talk.
Jerry, our guy, just brought one over for you.
You're gonna send me something? Better not be a dick pic.
Do we want it now, or should we save it?
Oh, that looks like a fucking hurricane. It looks like you might die, Jaden.
Leading healthcare solutions company and a trusted partner for every meaningful moment of health. Learn more at cvshealth.com.
Did he?
So that looks like to me. Have you ever been affected by any of them damn hurricanes, Jaden?
I need a dark shirt, please.
I'm proud of you. That's big time.
LA City Junior College.
Which one is this? It's like I always fucking lose the names. I always miss up the fucking names. There's so many of them.
We got an extra shirt, by the way, just hanging there. Jerry,
Hurricane Debbie. Yeah, Hurricane Debbie. She's a bitch.
Sounds like an ACT score.
0-1 to Jonah Hive. And it's 0-2 for Kelly. Every analyst that comes through over the years has said the same thing about the promos and reading the defense. It definitely takes time. It's a little daunting.
Defense is hard because they got names you got to do, and I'm bad at names.
0-2 pitch. He's outside.
I think we try to rush. You know, you listen to Mike or OB, and they just kind of flow through it. And there's no stress. They grab their paper.
I'll list off the hurricanes I can remember the names of. Hurricane Katrina, Hurricane Irene, Hurricane Sandy,
game speeds up,
and then fucking Hurricane.
We got all kinds of things.
Hurricane Matthew. I remember that one. I remember Hurricane Harvey. You remember Hurricane Irma. And then
Your standard.
after that, I kind of lost them.
Because
You
I
know.
can't see over. I got a small torso. I got stuff blocking me. I got obliques everywhere. They're just coming off the side. That was Mike Redmond, the bench coach for the Rockies. Michael Bleekman was his alias on the road. One of the funniest aliases ever.
That's good. 2-2. Fouled back.
Oh yeah, Hurricane Ian.
My wife Gina loved to be called Miss Affleck, so I went with Ben Affleck on the road, or Harley Davidson. But she loved it when they said, Miss Affleck, your breakfast is ready. And I'm like, that's a great skit.
And Raymond Reddington.
Well, I don't remember Hurricane Katrina. I don't remember that, but all the other ones I listed off, I do remember. Hurricane Katrina is just one that
2-2.
I've heard about.
That's down. Full count.
Trot Nixon.
But Jane, have you ever been affected by any of the hurricanes?
He was Brett Favre. So like you get the room, he looks sometimes like, let's go lunch it, and you got to know everybody's alien.
Next, we're going to ask you to spell Bernardino.
That's my dog right there, Valencia, California. Played against my brother out there.
He was dropping lookalikes on us on the team flight over here. Bernardino was.
He's a good dude, man. He's had to knock on doors to get jobs and just battle. I love guys that battle and stay with their dream.
Like, you know, I remember two of those hurricanes that I listed off, the first two, or the two of the first three. Hurricane Irene and Hurricane Sandy. I remember Hurricane Irene, we lost power. I remember we went across the street, because we lived right across the street from a river. And dude, there was so much fucking debris in that river. And apparently, like we were fine, but a lot of people, like literally in my town, like their houses got fucked up and shit. Like, and it ruined like this one bridge.
Right center field and well hit by Heim. Braves on the move, and Durant
and Hurricane Sandy, like,
the inning's over.
We lost power for multiple hours.
That will set the stage for Xavier Edwards. Selfishly looking for
That's when we lived in
single
Vermont.
to complete the cycle. Ford short. Adames has it. Gets rid of it quick. And he's
So like, have you ever just been like affected and like, you know, lose power, like shit's got damaged?
Marlins franchise history belongs to Xavier Edwards. It took 30 years. Arise and now Edwards.
Tyler Fitzgerald has hit a home run in each of the last 4 games he's been in. Swing and it's a high drive, deep to left field, and has he done it again? Yes, he has. Way back into the Dodger bullpen. Now that is an amazing feat. That's the 5th game in a row in which Tyler Fitzgerald has hit a home run.
Well, he gets a hanging breaking ball. You've been sitting upstairs to this guy right now. He's going to make you pay.
Swing and a drive deep toward left. Number 2,000 home run.
Usually the path is supposed to directly hit your area, but they always move. Ian was supposed to be a direct hit, but it moved down. Barely rained here. When Ian hit, it was super weird. Mainly windy, yeah.
One out away for Dylan Cease. Abrams to right field. Johnson coming in.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like that part of Florida. I'm not going to say which part, you know, just because I don't want to say it out loud, but it seems like that part of Florida usually doesn't get hit as bad as most other parts, you know.
Eighth inning is presented by Jimmy John's.
Like usually just by looking at the hurricane maps and like the news, like seems like that area like doesn't get hit as bad as some other ones.
Swing and a miss to start from Dom.
Right now it's just rainy and windy.
Millar's pick to click pregame verbalized today. A double to the pull side for Dom in the fourth.
And that heater, Dom. I know that.
I remember Halloween 2019. I don't even know if there was a hurricane. I don't think there was a hurricane at that time. I just remember one night randomly in Halloween 2019. It just started raining so fucking hard. Like, so hard. Like, probably actually the hardest I've ever seen. Like, I always say Boston last year's the hardest rain I've ever seen, but, like, that might actually be the hardest rain I've ever seen. And, like, I was 17 and I still went out trick-or-treating. And I went out trick-or-treating and my feet were, like water was up to my ankles in water.
The Woo Sox, a couple of hits.
I'm dead serious.
Mighty swings from Casas.
And I was like, you know what? I'm getting candy anyway.
Smith slices one foul.
You know what, Millar? I got a question for you. Since you were California, now born again Texas.
Yep.
In-N-Out or Whataburger?
In-N-Out, 100%.
You're not Texan.
See? You're exactly right.
Called a strike. Don didn't like it. 97 away. Pinned to the edge. One gone.
Here, I think I have a photo of it. I think I have a photo of my feet like in the water.
And then they didn't have In-N-Out Burger in Texas. They just kind of came in about, 20 years ago. Yeah. Whataburger's the king here, and I didn't know Whataburger, but now I crush Whataburger, let's be honest. But if I had to choose, there's something special about that In-N-Out double-double. I need 2 of them, by the way. 2 double-double cheeseburgers. I go large fry, and then don't sleep on a large root beer.
You told me after the game Friday you crushed a burger, right?
Dude, crush. I love hamburgers. I'm a hamburger dude.
Look at that.
That's my go-to.
It's not that good of a video, but
you're consistent.
Yeah, that was Halloween 2019.
Vaults one to short right.
Water was up to my fucking ankles. And I was like, you know what? I'm still trick-or-treating though.
Get ready, Kevin. Catch a condensed 2-hour version of this Red Sox game tonight at midnight on Sox in 2. Brought to you by Bigelow Tea, the official hot tea of the Boston Red Sox.
You nailed it. So I got an equation for the whole In-N-Out Whataburger thing.
An equation?
Yeah. So regular time of day, In-N-Out. You love the burgers. You crush. Late night, Whataburger. You got the taquitos. You got the honey butter chicken biscuit, which is the king. Look at this.
I mean, look at this. Ben Johnston is on everything.
Listen, meat, Whataburger. All you need to know late night, the breakfast menu starts coming out.
I'm starving.
Honey butter chicken biscuit. That's all you got to know.
But let me just tell you real quick, the key to a great hamburger and why In-N-Out takes Whataburger, it's the toasted bun. If you throw a toasted bun in there, now it's attention to detail.
You're right.
I don't want a cold bun with my hamburger. I need a little butter on it, toasted it. Like when you come over to my house, Mike, and barbecue, I'm going to have your bun toasted because that's the last part of it.
Look at this. I mean, they're doing amazing.
It's attention to details.
They're fast. They're like hustling. Look at that. It's amazing.
David Hamilton tees up.
There you go. Yeah. David Hamilton. Let's go. Woo! That'll make it a 7-2 game.
This is amazing. Mike knew.
We're all millionaires.
Yeah, can you imagine we had tomorrow's sports page and knew that D-Ham, by the way, went about 20 rows?
Let's fucking go.
How many friends and family here? Home state kids.
Remember when I was like really talking bad about David Hamilton at the beginning of the year? Because he was terrible. And now he really is really good, honestly. Like, I want him on my team. Oh, pitcher's coming out. All right, so we'll just keep these lights going until they come back. Keep the party going, you know?
For Xavier Edwards, selfishly looking for a single to complete the cycle. Board short, Adames has it, gets rid of it quick, and he's saved! It's a single, and it's a cycle!
The second ever cycle in Marlins franchise history belongs to Xavier Edwards. It took 30 years, a rise, and now Edwards.
One out away for Dylan Cease. Abrams to right field. Johnson coming in. He makes the catch. No hits for the Nats. Dylan Cease throws a no-hitter. The second no-hitter in Padres history. There'll be a sea of San Diegans celebrating back home today.
Dylan Cease has no-hit the Washington Nationals. On a rainy Thursday in D.C., the Padres will celebrate.
There's different types of chemistry, right? Bunsen burners and beakers and doing this whole skit. There's also chemistry like the three of us possess right now.
So, I mean, you can't. If you could somehow bottle this up. Ooh, let's get it started. MLB Central is sustainable without D-Row and Lawrence.
You're my teammate.
Ooh, I can handle it.
Shut up. Just get in on my tricep real quick. You don't like French fries?
How dare you? Are you ready?
I'm ready. I can't wait.
That sounds like a party.
I hit the compliment fence of Kevin Miller. Is one of Cleveland and Texas were the two stadiums that never homered in. Really? Couldn't get a ball, and the balls are flying out, and dudes are going deep right center. I couldn't hit a ball right center.
And he got like 170 or something. Harrison Garabito, by the way, comes on, new pitcher in the eighth. 28-year-old rookie from the Dominican. He made his major league debut right around Memorial Day.
All I wanted to do when so I started the year 2017 AAA with the Rangers, and all I wanted to do was hit a home run as a home player because I grew up a diehard Rangers fan because they play the music of the for the natural when you're running around the bases, and that's all I wanted.
Line drive center field base hit. Jaron Duran's got a 3-hit day to go along with a walk as well. And the
3-hit game for Jaron Durant and a walk.
He looks good. That's a balance.
Masataka Yoshida's coming up over 2 tonight, but he did have the walk in the first.
Best hits as a hitter is when you just take a line drive back up the box. No, there's not a better if you kind of go out there and round your turn and give knuckles to Andy Fox over there.
It's almost like it just spins the pitcher's hat around, right? Just right up the middle.
Yeah.
Just
not a better feeling.
Man aboard with 2 outs in the eighth for Massa. Takes down and in from Garabito. Massa's walked twice. A couple flyouts as well. Really stung one to center in the fifth. 7-2 Red Sox trying to win a series in Texas. Before it's off to Kansas City. And what presumably is going to be a very sweaty series.
So what I hear, and TC, you can chime in on this, I believe we're doing barbecue tonight, correct?
Tonight, yes.
That's correct. All right. I had more barbecue yesterday than I've had over the last calendar year, but I'll rally. It's fine. I'll do it again. When in Rome.
Sacrifices you make for the team on the road. I just continue to amaze me.
TC, since you bought a $1,100 raincoat.
I think they give Jemai the weekend off too.
The barbecue, or you broke now paying off that
I
rain
broke
gear?
for the summer, yeah. And thanks for blowing my cover on that. My wife was watching that game. She's like, wait, what rain jacket is this?
It was unbelievable. I said, who buys these? And they said, well, we have one person named Tom Karen at this event. I'm like, oh, they overpay him then. I'd say he's a rich guy.
Can't put a price on comfort, Kevin.
Some of the most expensive dress pants you'll find on this Nets broadcast team.
Can confirm, I do overspend that pants.
I do call those the Lenny DiNardo specials, though.
Lenny
because he was so proud of this very expensive pants. He finally got a pair and he ripped them in his garage.
Old
Blew a
Lennox.
hole in them.
Durant goes, 2-2's a ball, and Durant swipes a bag.
The
His
greatest
second
thing,
of the
guys,
ballgame.
is Lenny still has the ripped pants. Like, he spent so much on them, he won't throw them away.
You got
just
nice
got them
pants
sewn
on today, TC. I like your pants.
Thanks. Yeah. Well, it's the Sunday blues.
Really good texture, too, if you've ever felt it before. Yes. 3-2 is a bouncing ball left side. Seager was up the middle, throws on the move in time. On a bang-bang play to end the top of the 8th.
That will set the stage for Xavier Edwards. Selfishly looking for a single to complete the cycle. Ward short. Adames has it, gets rid of it quick, and he's safe!
It's a single, and it's a cycle. The second ever cycle in Marlins franchise history belongs to Xavier Edwards. It took 30 years, a rise, and now Edwards.
Rafael Devers stands in the batter's box, and he's a ribbon machine. This guy drives in 100 runs a year in his sleep. His bat plays.
He has earned his place among the elite hitters in the game.
Rafi Devers strikes again.
He is spectacular. He's a franchise-type player. Devers' offense is legit.
Out of sight.
He just smashes. Ridiculous.
You love the players. You love the game.
See ya.
Now you can own baseball greatness. MLB Auction lets you bid on game used and autographed bats, balls, jerseys, and more. With items added all season long from your favorite major league teams, legends, and players. Each item is MLB authenticated to ensure the item shipped directly to your home is the real deal. Want a piece of the game? Visit auctions.mlb.com.
Scherzer, this is his second year in a Rangers uniform. Works against Eloy Jimenez at 3-2. And that is strike 3 called. He got him looking. And now Scherzer stands by himself. 10th all-time on the strikeout list. 3,394.
Oh, you said 2 paths?
History in the books. 10th all-time. That's
The T-Mobile coverage cam, and if Masataka Yoshida beats this out, Jared Durant scoring from second.
Look at Jared flying. This is a guy who's played 110 straight games. Playing
Oh, yeah, moved away.
Lead, like his hair's on fire.
Man,
Yeah, a lot of times I notice that does happen too.
I'm like, that was unbelievable. Ground ball to short, storm from second base. We were solid.
Instead, it stays 7-2. Red Sox in front. They've only allowed 3 hits to the Rangers. And Brennan Bernardino comes up. Gets 9-1-2, starting with Leody Taveras.
A little different look by the uni for Bernie. Got the pant legs up, socks out. That's a different look. Tell you what, baseball players a little vicious.
Yeah, we saw him last night come on in the 6th for Houck. Bernie gave up a run on 3 hits and a walk, so a different look. Change it up. By the way, I appreciate you saying it's high pants. I hear a lot of people say it's high socks.
Yeah, it's always
the
high
socks
socks.
are always high. It's whether the pants are high or low.
Yeah.
What percent of the time were the pants high for you?
95.
I'd say you're a big
I was a high pants guy, and if they were down, scream.
Struggle bunny.
Yeah, struggle bunny is what I was trying to say. Still can't say it. Stand by.
Strike 3 called. And a strikeout for Bernardino. That was Robbie Grossman pitch hitting. I didn't know if you were doing that for effect or what.
Yeah, no, that was just straight up. I had like that little frog, and I'm like, struggle bunny was what I was trying to say, guys.
It kind of fit, though. You're talking about Struggle Bunny, and barely get the words out.
Yeah.
Whew. A lot going on up here. Back to the top.
What inning is it?
Bottom 8. There is strike 1 on the inside part of the plate from Bernardino. Couple flyouts to right and 1 to center for Josh Smith. Wave and a miss.
Well, Bernardino's had his little boy out here, and that's what I love about Alex, allowing the kids to come out there and shag during bank practice.
Oh, yeah.
He bats this little kid out there. I think he's, 4 or 5, and he's trying to catch fly balls, and but it makes it fun, man, because this is a game, and I know it's a huge business, but like
Alex gets it.
He gets it, and just it brings joy to all the kiddos, and
Well, he grew up around the game, you know. He understands how special it is for that relationship with your kids, but not only for your kids to have those memories of growing up in big league ballparks. It's special.
It is awesome.
Show kids.
AC's at the opposite end of the dugout from his usual perch. Strike three called.
Paint job.
Paint piece from Brendan Bernardino. Couple backwards Ks for Brennan.
Yeah, he's looked a lot better so far this outing, much more relaxed. Obviously a way less stressful outing for him based off of the scoreboard. This will be a good tester right here against Seager.
Who homered in the first, has since lined out to second and has a fly out to left. Seager is obsessive over his swing. Spends hours analyzing it, watching video of it over and over. One of the great work ethics in this sport. And they've actually got a mirror in the hallway here down by the clubhouse at Globe Life Field. And Corey Seager, before every at bat, he finds a mirror and just watches his swing and his stance before he comes up to bat.
Yeah, they got a great hitting coach, Tim Hires, who was in my wedding, but I'm going to tell you, he's big on, Seager looking at the pitcher with both eyes. There's a hip lock that, they teach, and they want to feel that ground and feel connection. And what that means, as soon as we get unconnected with our hands, obviously going through the swing, but everything's tight, the base is there and wide, but I'll tell you what, Timmy Hires is as good as there is in this game. And I still haven't, he doesn't cuss. I've tried to get Timmy to say a few cuss words. Never to this day. We were teammates in Florida, but...
Couple swords from Bernardino against Seager and a K-strut as well to dispatch Seager.
Scherzer, this is his second year in a Rangers uniform. Works against Eloy Jimenez at 3-2. And that is strike three called. He got him looking. And now Scherzer stands by himself. 10th all-time on the strikeout list, 3,394.
And history in the books, 10th all-time. That's just amazing.
That is a staggering number.
That will set the stage for Xavier Edwards. Selfishly looking for a single to complete the cycle. Toward short, Adames has it, gets rid of it quick, and he's safe! It's a single, and it's a cycle!
The second ever cycle in Marlins franchise history belongs to Xavier Edwards. It took 30 years, Arise, and now Edwards.
Baseball is a sport, pero la verdad es que para nosotros, el béisbol.
Ezekiel Duran's gone from left to center. Robbie Grossman pinch hit for Leody Taveras and is in the game in left. Ninth inning, Red Sox up 5. 3, 4, and 5 against Harrison Garabito. Starts with Rob Refsnyder. A couple strikeouts, a ground out to short, and a fly out for Ref. Josh Winkowski is up in the Red Sox bullpen. Is that what they call him? That's what I call him. The 1-1. Serve behind first. Tough play low going back. Semien as well, and Low runs it down.
That's a nice play. That's tough. That's a tough play. Obviously, you played a lot of first base. I've played some. That's a tough one. You're waiting to hear a second baseman or outfielder say, "I got it." It never happens. You just throw the glove out there and hope the ball hits it.
Yeah, dude.
Look at that.
Backs to home plate, covering a lot of ground, and just a great play.
The glove flip, little flair to it too. Like, watch this.
Look where he's at as a first baseman. I mean, he's out there in right field. He's made 2 plays today, deep out there.
One away for Raffy. 1 for 4. With a single up the middle at 105 off his bat in the 6th. .992 OPS for Devers. .95 well located.
This is where, like, you're the king, Mike. But because, Garavito's first name is spelled with a Gerson, and then you drop the Harrison, and that's where I would take that, just so you know.
Yeah. This was part of the advanced scouting.
Is that just the instincts of yourself that just you go through the? Do you have a
I checked.
assistant?
I wish.
See this thing right here?
I'm iron if you want in. Well, this one's a little tricky.
It is tricky,
but that's how he's been going by here.
Is it on there?
Just tricky in that there's 2 G's, and you do a traditional English-sounding G on the last thing.
That's where I panic.
Did you look at the pronunciation guide at any point this weekend?
No.
It's not a problem if you didn't.
So I need to do that, because that was a genius when you said that. I'm like, man. So then I put on there Harrison with an H, just so it keeps me.
Yes, I read them out phonetically too.
Good Lord. See, that's where you're smooth. You're not even sweating.
No, I am. We're pitting here too. In the 100.
So it looks like the Sox are going to win this game and the series.
Check swing, and he went around. And Garavito
moved their record on Sunday to 16-3.
Moment of the game presented by Awaken 180 Weight Loss, the official weight loss program of the Boston Red Sox. First left-on-left Major League homer for Willie Abreu with his first multi-homer game in the big leagues as well.
So awesome, man. So awesome.
Two outs, bases empty, Connor Wong. Notes the first one capped off the end of his bat. A double to the pull side in the 6th for Connor. The Red Sox will board the flight, head off to the land of barbecue, Kansas City, for 3 night games coming up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 8:10 first pitches Eastern time for all 3 games. Pretty high-powered arms for the Royals that the Red Sox are going to see.
Everybody looks past Brady.
So yeah, on Sunday the Red Sox are 15-3. On Monday they're 5-4. On Tuesday they're 9-8. On Wednesday they're 10-6. On Thursday they're 5-6. On Friday they're 6-13. And on Saturday they're 8-11.
Sox have had trouble with.
It'll be Paxton's second start.
They're really good on Sundays and Wednesdays. The Sunday Sox are unstoppable.
Check swing.
Unless you're the fucking Yankees or Dodgers.
Did not go.
Or the Tigers, apparently.
Big series. Another one. They all are. But one of the teams directly in front of you.
You win 2 or 3 there, you get the tiebreaker.
This is popped up. The infield can.
So that's going to be caught. So we head to the bottom of the 9th as the Texas Rangers will have one more chance to try to finish this off as Josh Winkowski comes in. Won't be a save situation, but he's just going to close out the game.
Swing and a drive, deep toward left, number 2,000 home run. Paul Goldschmidt's first career hit came in 2011 against Matt Cain. Number 1,000 against German Marquez and the Colorado Rockies 7 years ago. And tonight, July 26, 2024, number 2,000 against Kyle Finnegan, a 2-run homer.
That will set the stage for Xavier Edwards. Selfishly looking for a single to complete the cycle. Toward short, Adames has it, gets rid of it quick, and he's safe! It's a single, and it's a cycle! The
the second ever cycle in Marlins franchise history belongs to Xavier Edwards. It took 30 years to arise, and now Edwards.
Scherzer, this is his second year in a Rangers uniform. Works against Eloy Jimenez at 3-2. And that is strike three called. He got him looking. And now Scherzer stands by himself. 10th all-time on the strikeout list, 3,394.
And history in the books, 10th all-time. That's just amazing.
That is a staggering number.
Tyler Fitzgerald has hit a home run in each of the last 4 games he's been in. Swing, and it's a high drive, deep to left field, and
5fornow.com.
So,
to the bullpen.
Josh Winkowski's coming in to pitch the final inning here. Hopefully the final inning. It's a 3.52 ERA and 46 innings pitched, 35 strikeouts this year, 2-1 win-loss record, 275 opponent's batting average, giving up 49 hits, has 19 walks.
That screams Texas. 7-2. And Winkowski will face 3, 4, and 5 for Texas. Looking to stamp this weekend. First pitch swinging Marcus Semien to center. It chases.
So the first pitch to Marcus Semien is going to be a fly out. Jarren Duran caught that, so that's out number 1.
By the way, stick around.
So the Sox are 2 outs away.
Coming your way with the great duo of Adam Pellerin.
I am going to be watching the post-game press conference because I'm really concerned about fucking Willier. You know, I hope they talk about that.
We saw Winkowski on Friday in the 6th for Cutter Crawford. Got the last couple of outs in that inning and then faced a batter in the 7th. It's a 3.74 ERA for Josh since he came back up in late June after a month and a half in the minors. Down the heart of the plate. Fouled away, 1-2. Kevin, when do we see you next? You're not going to be in the heat of Kansas City, unfortunately for us.
Kansas City, yeah. I'll be in Texas when they play the Astros middle of August.
Awesome.
Yeah, you got 2 hours and 45 minutes from Austin to here, and 2 hours and 25 minutes to Houston from Austin.
It's a strikeout with the cutter for Winkowski, and the Red Sox are 1 out away. The guys just reflecting largely on this series. What do you take away the most out of this weekend?
The long ball. I mean, this weekend was all about the long ball. I mean, it's the most home runs I've ever seen in a 3-game series, but their offense is special. You know, they've given up the long ball.
1 out away.
A lot of solos. Okay,
up comes Adolis Garcia,
the solos, but I just think
the playoff hero last year, but 0 for 3 today. Strike
now
1.
You just got to put it all together and get hot these next, 7-8 weeks down the stretch. And it's right in front of you. It starts with Kansas City. You're playing a team that you're chasing the wild card, the Twins and Royals. So you just take care of business.
And it's going to be flied out first, and that's going to do it. The Red Sox win. Let's fucking go. Sunday Sox.
That was a good series win against a team that was struggling. They had to come in here and play some good baseball.
The Sunday Sox.
Kansas City, where that is a big series. Royals won today. Red Sox needed to as well. And this Red Sox win is presented by Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Kevin, this was a blast, my friend.
Awesome, Mikey. Great work with you. Good times, Willie. Fun times.
For Millar Middlebrooks and Tom Karen, Mike Monaco in for Obi saying so long with our entire Nesson crew behind the scenes. But keep it right here. Coming up, it's Adam and Lenny in the studio.
All right, so Sox win today, 7-2. Very happy about that. We needed that win, honestly. It's like every game matters at this point, man. Like we're gonna be in the hunt for the wild card up till the end. It's gonna be wild. Every game matters, so I appreciate that. Beat the defending champions too, the defending World Series champions. For the Rangers, they had the home run from Corey Seager in the first inning off of Nick Pivetta, and then the home run from Josh Jung in the second inning off Nick Pivetta. But Nathan Eovaldi pitched 5 innings, gave up 7 hits, 5 runs, 5 earned runs, 1 walk, struck out 7 batters, gave up 2 home runs, and has a 3.62 ERA. Walter Pennington pitched 1 inning, gave up 1 hit, 1 run, 1 earned run, gave up 3 walks, struck out 1 batter, had 1 home run, has a 5.40 ERA. Brock Burke pitched 1 2/3 innings, gave up 1 hit, 1 run, 1 earned run, walked nobody, struck out 3 batters and gave up 1 home run. He has a 7.15 ERA. And then Gerson Garabito pitched an inning and a third, gave up 1 hit, struck out 1 batter, and has a 0.90 ERA. 0.90 ERA in 10 innings pitched. He's a rookie. He's pitching 6 games. For the Red Sox, Willie Abreu had that home run in the 4th inning, and then Jarren Duran had the home run in the 5th inning, and then Willie Abreu had the other home run in the 6th inning, and then David Hamilton had the home run in the 8th inning. So 4 home runs today. Great day for homers. I really loved it. Sox did great today. Nick Pivetta pitched 4 2/3 innings, gave up 2 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, walked 2 batters, struck out 5 guys, gave up 2 home runs, and has a 4.44 ERA. Cam Bouger got the win today, so that's his makes his record now 2-2. He pitched an inning and a third, and has a 2.65 ERA. Zach Kelly pitched 1 inning, gave up 1 hit, struck out 1 batter, has a 2.55 ERA. Brennan Bernardino pitched an inning, struck out 3 batters, has a 2.87 ERA. And then Josh Winkowski pitched the final inning, had 1 strikeout, and has a 3.45 ERA. Time of the game today was 2 hours and 45 minutes, something like that. But yeah, I'm going to end this shit right here. I want to thank you bitches and hoes and bitches for watching, because you guys are awesome. I really appreciate it. Like, you guys are awesome for that. And you know, you guys should keep doing that. I appreciate it.
MLB at Bat is your all-in-one live baseball
yeah, bye.
For only $3.99.